than that, I just get fucked.
Well, my offer is still open. I'll 6-6 her. If you want to play on my account to show her off, because I have 6-6 Lilia too, you're more than welcome. Just DM me.
I'll think about it.
It is on global, so it's like 2 weeks behind, unfortunately.
I wish I wouldn't get cucked on Lilia, because I summoned for Elaine and I got 0 copies. That was fantastic.
I'm very glad I 6-6 my Lilia, so I didn't have to go through the struggles of pulling her, right?
Her ultimate fucking sucks if she's not 6-6, right? Even in max passive, that ultimate sucks.
It only does damage if you crit. I ran her with SR Slater for a video, and when it crit, it hit 1,000,000 damage.
Oh, nice.
But she doesn't crit. But maybe now with mono she can crit because of that defense.
Can we start, please?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, whatever.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
It's mono. What do you expect?
Oh my god.
Gonna talk 5 hours.
Hello, everyone.
He's getting lightheaded.
He's not gonna stop. That's why I kept it for the last. Chill, please.
So we starting? Wait, so we starting, right? Okay.
Yeah, already started.
We're already live.
Oh god.
Oh, I forgot to ask if the microphone sounds good. No one complains, so I'm gonna assume it's fine.
It sounds fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I do need to turn you up a little bit on my end, though.
Yeah, and turn me up also, because I don't think my mic is really good.
On the stream or...
Yeah, for the stream.
Okay.
To turn you up because I have a hard time understanding what you're saying. Your microphone is like you're underwater. They could it's like Xbox 60 microphones.
Welcome guys.
Hit hard.
Welcome. I'm gonna start with Nagato. He's the biggest one here, so
how are you fat, bro? No.
I mean, we can pull out rulers. We can pull out rulers.
You are.
Why Nagato?
Holy!
I am. Hello. I just woke up actually.
Oh
The
wow.
famous quote.
Oh wow.
The famous quote.
It is true though. I went to bed at 12 and I woke up at 8:30 p.m.
What time is it for you now? If you don't mind me asking.
9 p.m.
Yeah, for me it's 10 p.m.
You know, I haven't slept. It's already 6 a.m.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, because these banners, right? That they make me wake up at 7 a.m. So if I'm not already ready to wake up at 7 a.m. because the banner drops, I summon instantly. Right, gotta get that content out.
So
if
Global is 2 a.m. where I live.
Yeah, Global is
so dumb. It used to start like 11 p.m. Now it's 2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
They just draw middle times worse.
Dark Spawn, thank you of course for the raid. Aftermath, Drakien. Mumble I think is muted. I think he's streaming.
Definitely.
Tony, you're always welcome. How are you doing?
Hello.
Krill, Vader, the man who's gonna will next banner. And Volume, please don't talk.
Oh.
How are you guys doing? How is Slime treating you?
I'm loving it, okay? Rimmer is so beautiful, wonderful, everything.
I'm gonna say Rimmer and sorry.
I got Rimmer on 120 gems, so I'm fine. I'm dipping.
I'm gonna start with Drakien because he left the game and he came back just for Slime. So
Yes.
What a sin.
yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
Be careful, Twitch doesn't like that word.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh no.
Oh, no.
This is not YouTube, guys. This is not YouTube.
What an anime lover.
What a shrimp. We call them shrimps.
How did your summons go, Drakien?
Horrible. I almost quit because the summons. I'm not kidding.
You should have
Quitting again, okay?
The collab banner's not great. I'm gonna say that's not that great.
No, definitely not.
The banner sucks because they know everyone's gonna summon anyways.
Pulled 4 red Escadors. I only summoned because of a bet and to hit 10 mil bucks, but still.
I did one rotation. I got Red Team Meliodas, Milim, and Shuna basically.
Let's go. 6-6 Shuna?
No.
I didn't get
Meliodas?
No, definitely not. Like, it was horrible. I was almost crying.
Dude, that's how I felt after Margaret summons. 2-6, 2 rotations. Oh my god.
I just got Margaret first milky when she came out.
Eddie with the 10 gifted subs.
Oh my
nice.
god, no.
Thank you.
Eddie.
Eddie.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Ed.
man.
It was Eddie. Eddie's the goat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eddie's the
Wait, is
Oh,
that
Eddie Goated.
straight fire, man.
did he go for 20?
Hold on, everybody's getting subs from Eddie except me. There's a
Oh
problem
my
here.
god.
There's a
Ow.
problem here.
It's ruined
You're free to
now.
play.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you, Eddie, so much. Appreciate you, man.
Goated.
We'll kiss you on the lip later.
I would sub, but Slime has drained me, so.
Goku's not gonna stop coming. Oh my god, how do I turn this off?
You have to leave it on. He subbed for this reason.
Oh my god, wait, is he gonna do this 20 times? No way, hold on, I need to fix this now.
That think so.
Well, he did to me
Hold
just not
on.
too long ago.
Yeah,
Like,
Eddie just said, "Hold my beer. I'm gonna fuck this whole podcast up."
Pretty much.
Oh my god,
much.
no. How do I turn this off?
More.
oh my god.
Easy.
Oh, Eddie.
No, he's gonna keep going! Oh my god, how do I stop this? Alerts?
You don't. You sit there,
don't
you
stop.
revel in it, and be thankful.
Okay,
And just
hold
listen
on.
to the sound alerts.
Yeah, just lower down
Sound
the sound
alerts that
alert.
you chose.
Exactly.
Super
That you
Saiyan 3
chose.
Goku. Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Okay, I'm gonna remove this.
It's in my
I know
attention.
it wasn't.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
it
gone.
wasn't his intentions. He
It's
was.
gone. I know.
Eddie
Thank you so
doing Eddie
much. Eddie.
things.
I know. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. He did again? No way.
He did.
People on YouTube are gonna be so confused.
Hey, Eddie, I'm
I-
streaming about 4 hours in case you're not doing anything later, right?
Holy shit.
Alright, so let's start with the topics.
Yeah, let's
Let's
get
go.
other topics. I don't have much time.
Okay.
Same.
Famous man.
Oh shoot, wrong one person.
No,
So,
it's not bad.
my
I
bad.
have to actually go outside for once. I have to touch
Oh,
grass.
okay.
Oh,
How do you like?
forced?
So,
Wait,
how
are you
do you
telling
like
me to or him to?
What?
Me. I have to touch grass. It's unfortunate.
I need to sleep soon.
Turn off the shoutouts? Oh my god, who did this?
You should have made a dedicated podcast screen, Dory.
Yeah, I should. Oh my
12
god.
episodes.
Okay, you guys can talk about
For
your.
those gifted stuff,
Okay,
you can change
so,
on Streamlabs. For the notification should just be just one saying 10 gifted.
Yeah,
Do that.
that's how it should be. Anyway,
Now that
How
we
did
talked
you-
about Rimuru, let's talk about Tuna.
Terrible.
What, who?
I hate
Tuna?
her. I
Oh,
hate
no,
Tuna.
she's
She's
not
so
good.
bad.
Hello. Alien.
No.
It's pretty good.
she's the only one I don't have, and I
Pretty
don't
good.
even want to go. I did only 2 multis, and I've been getting shafted this entire year. I went almost 3 months
Hey,
without
wait,
getting a single
sorry.
SSR. Yep.
Same. I got chapters for pretty much 6 months. And
Yeah, it's just the rates are horrible, or like really bad. You need to add
horrendous.
either
The rates are
SSR
horrendous.
or make the pity 150, 300, 450, then 600. It should be like
I
that because
agree.
you can't go 10 multis without pulling a single SSR. That happened with Drakien yesterday in his slime summons. 10
Yeah.
multis, not a single SSR. How can you keep saving all these diamonds just to waste them? I could have invested them in cosmetics if that's the way.
Yeah, true. If only I could refund my gems, to be honest.
I mean, you
I could
can.
have done that. Refund if you buy something, not refund
Oh,
if you summon.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with questions for Nagato because he's our special guest. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Special.
If you guys don't mind.
So,
Everybody stand
No, I
behind
still
that.
hold a grudge against him on that blazing, Naruto blazing. Whooped my ass so many times.
As you should.
What made you start Grand Cross, and why did you invite us into playing this hell
Money.
game?
No, I'm kidding. I saw Ascanor was coming out.
Yeah.
Green Ascanor, and I was like, because all my friends were playing Kabuki,
Yeah.
Mystic Watch. They were all making videos and they were getting mad views. But I only started because Ascanor came out, and honestly, he was the only character I liked. On the series, it was just Ascanor.
Escanor dropped.
At that point, what did you say?
So you started when Escanor dropped in the game.
Yeah,
Green one?
Green Ascanor, and then And I was like, I might as well make videos. I mean, at the time, the videos got no views because it was only JP. But I was like, nah, if this game drops a global version, this shit's gonna blow up. I know it's gonna blow up. It's gonna be huge. So I just stuck with it.
I mean, it was doing better than Blazing, I assume. At that time.
No.
No? Oh.
No, but
Because it was GP back then. Then when global
because it was only JP, but it didn't matter to me because I knew, you know, at that time I was getting less views, but in the future I'll be getting way more. So I just stuck with it. It was a conviction play, one would say.
Foresight down there, huh?
Well, you got me addicted to Blazing and then 7DS. My pocket hates you.
Yeah.
As you should.
But your heart loves him.
I mean, no one should spend money on these games. These games are predatory.
True.
I don't know
No.
what it is.
I just have so many people crying in my comment section, like, "Oh, I didn't get the pity or the unit after 200 gems." I'm like, expect pity. Expect pity.
200.
I went the other way.
200
The
isn't
first
even-
time I went up against you in Blazing, I was like, you know what? Nah. I'm putting everything I got into this, and I'm gonna beat you. And it never fucking happened.
He's like, this goddamn YouTuber. He's not even good. He cuts all the matches he loses.
That sounds about right.
Nah, dude, you were like one of the gods.
I was
of
free to play
Blazing,
too.
man.
I mean, at one point I was.
Not free to play Blazing.
I mean, all Bondi games you can be free to play on them, like Dokkan.
No, I had like 4
No
accounts.
cons, yeah.
I had
Yeah.
like 4
Damn.
accounts so that I could showcase whatever
Oh,
unit
right.
comes out.
Dokkan was free to play friendly kind of.
Allegedly, you have 4 accounts.
You can't say that.
Do-
The game is dead
Dokkan,
anyway.
Dokkan's free to play friendly if you don't mind not beating the hardest activities and you don't mind getting shafted in every banner. Yeah, that's
You
true.
run JP on Dokkan?
Yeah.
Have you tried the new red zone bullshit thing?
Oh, I beat it like first try.
Omega
With the
Bronze.
new LRs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have the new LRs on JP, and I can't do anything. I only beat the first 2.
Well,
Unfortunately,
Find
you need to
more
wait for
summon
10
more.
later.
Yeah, that's the thing. Dokkan,
I find it
Didn't
was free
use-
to play friendly.
yeah, Dokkan didn't used to be that way. Like you can beat the game with any like free-to-play teams, get some Dokkan Fest. But right now with the red zone, they're just asking you if you don't have the LRs, you can't touch this event. So
I mean, so
That's like Grand Cross when Bird came out. Like you guys like PvE? You guys saying PvE had no difficulty this whole time? Well, there you go. Good luck.
Oh yeah, true. The demonic beast and stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
like Deer didn't have much impact like Bird. Bird just shifted the meta of PvE, but Deer really didn't.
Nah, Deer is just a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, the puzzle
yeah.
wheel situation is just annoying, bro.
Like, do you think they'd release a unit that has like multicolor like in their kit or something to make it consistent?
No, they don't want you to farm it easier once they make it
No.
farmable.
The activity is so bad they had to release Jormungandr, which is literally the most broken passive in the game.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, by the way, all of your characters get 60% extra all stats, by the way. So you can beat this shit.
Yeah.
The thing is, with the deer, like Jormungandr makes it so easy. You can run any team right now, but it's still like there's still the RNG factor. Like you can still be fucked by not getting the Escanor card, which happened to me. I need a blue card. Please, just give me one single blue card, but I can't get for.
If you don't have Jormungandr on, it's not even worth playing the activity. So
Yeah, it's a waste of time.
So, you guys, what do you think about Tormir Grace?
They changed
I
the
think
meta.
they don't play test the game. That's
Yeah,
why.
They definitely
Okay.
don't. They definitely don't.
They don't.
I mean, they have a little bit of idea. They made
Yeah,
infect that Rimuru.
So I when the patch notes usually drop on JP, I translate on my phone before Grenko's database translates. And like I was translating, and I was like, "There's no chance this is what it is. There is no chance that he has a heal and he disables characters." So I asked Grenko's database, "Can you translate this? I'm waiting." And then the moment she dropped, I was like, "Nah, you're wrong. It can't be that." She's like, "Is this bad?" And no, like it's the worst thing they could have done. It's actually gonna make the game unplayable.
It really cucks Summer Merlin because if you have like a Diane taunt, like how I made her, you just either can't attack you or you get disabled the entire game.
It was like the end was shit. Like the end was pretty bad for a festival character.
The end is the best.
And now she's like the best festival in the game.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
Dude, I have Tormil 1-6. I have Tormil 1-6. and he,
You might
as
as
an
well use it.
association on the end, she still solo every team.
Yeah,
I'm not
dude,
joking.
Yeah, my Diane solos Bond teams now, like Bond Terry teams.
Yeah, I hate fucking Bond. I'm so glad that this is now like there is an actual counter to fucking Bond and Terry. I hope he gets deleted from the game. I really do.
I honestly hate Arthur more than Bond because that taunt is super.
No, I
annoying.
hate Terry more than everyone else. I
And
hate
the
Terry.
word in the
Dude,
I agree.
Oh my
Terry's a
god,
mistake.
Terry, bro. Terry's just the worst.
Arthur lives with 1 HP. He has Hellbrim's passive.
It's
I
fine.
swear.
Arthur doesn't do anything. He's just there. He's just standing there. But
Arthur
Yes.
was
No, the worst for me is when like you go first and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna kill Terry because he's a piece of shit, and then you kill Terry and then Twigo comes in. No, Twigo comes in with the taunt. Bond merges. Bond gets the ultimate. Now he has Twigo taunt and then he also pops Arthur taunt. So even if you kill Twigo,
Yeah.
You're still
How are you?
done.
How are you killing Terry? It's like almost impossible to kill him. Turn
Double
one now.
Lilia.
you'd have to
Double
have
Lilia.
Yeah.
like
Lilia,
next
yeah.
level DPS. Yeah, Lilia as well.
Lilia
Because,
is like the best for it.
You muster up all the DPS you can, and then you're like, yes, I killed a piece of shit, and then it just that's a level 3 for Bond all combined. He's like, okay, nice, great. Thank
there's
you.
gonna
Thank
be
you.
Imagine if they
by the
made
way.
Arthur actually
It's called
useful.
balance.
Like,
the problem is they think like the Bond players. They think they're good at the game. They're just trash. They're all garbage.
No,
You
I
can
think
press
most
auto and
people-
win half your matches.
Most people running Bond
Because they're free to play.
They're free to play, and they built the team, and they're not gonna invest in a different team because
Yep.
it's just investing in a new team is just too much work, honestly. And they need to
expensive.
streamline it. They need to streamline it so it's not as bad.
Do you think Bond team will ever be like useless, Nagato?
Yeah, anniversary time is probably when I get kicked. He'll
Like,
probably
yeah.
get kicked out.
We still have Goddess Liz that's meta. Granted,
yeah.
only because of like the
You're gonna-
Archangel team, but
They're gonna drop Bloody Liz, and she's gonna be 10 times worse than Goddess Liz.
Let's just say no to that.
I don't think they'll ever make a unit as broken as Bond again, because I think they literally, like you said, didn't play.
No, that's not
this.
true.
They were like,
Bond so hard.
this looks good.
Even-
Here you go.
Even
Put it-
even Sigurd now getting the relic. Sigurd can be on the Bond team as well. Like, what do you want from me? Leave the game.
Nah, nothing's gonna
Just
be as
stop,
good as Terry. But
Yeah, Terry is
The-
fucking disgusting.
I think Bond when he came out, if he didn't come out with Arthur, it wouldn't be as bad.
Yeah.
But they knew what they were doing. They dropped Arthur, and everyone was like, well, "This character sucks." Like, he can only be with humans. That makes no sense. And then Bond drops, and it's like, "Oh, okay." I wonder if Mono is gonna be good for the new festival, but I kind of doubt it. It just kind
Like-
of.
Own DPS if you can take her anywhere, and also she's green, so I don't know what they're doing with it.
The new anniversary has to be red. Rimuru is green. The new
yeah.
Mono is green.
Rimuru, Fiona, Mono, everyone is green now.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
it's
dropped an entire
fine getting
collab
these
green.
green.
The entire collab is literally green. And then they're dropping another green unit. I feel like they haven't dropped a lot of green units back then, so they're trying to like add more
more.
green. Yeah.
Yeah.
And once they do that, okay, we're gonna stop. It's coloring time, so it's gonna be either light and dark, light and dark, light and dark, so they can make hype because we haven't got any hype this
I think
year.
the only dark units are gonna be fast. I think they're only gonna be fast.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna keep dropping.
So
It's not like Blazing though, where they had
if you check the
the
name,
dark and white ones already here. Bravery and Wisdom.
I feel they could drop light Brynhild and dark Sigurd from the names of the relics. I think they might do something like that, like a festival for Ragnarok or something.
Yeah.
I would be
Ragnarok
down.
Festival sounds scary. Sounds a little horrible.
Sounds like a sleeper, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They're
Maybe.
really bad. Like the base.
Do you
things,
guys actually
they're
think
all
there are gonna
pretty
be actual Ragnarok characters though? I don't think so.
Man, if
Not
the
until after all of the
Yeah,
major
exactly.
units.
Yeah,
I don't
They're
think it's
just-
gonna happen now.
Eric
doesn't
just
have to
said
be
no one's
900,
gonna spend
yeah.
900 for Ragnarok. I agree. No one's gonna spend 900 on a Ragnarok banner.
True.
I would.
And guys,
There's
sorry,
Wales.
if anyone have any question, drop it in the podcast thing in Respawn High, the famous man who made this all possible.
Big shout out to Respawn, man. You guys a beast.
I'm so glad that Mono's green and not red, because like if she was red, oh my god,
Would she be
would she?
blue?
She could have been blue.
Blue mono, you can't use it except in PvE content. So they
Yeah, PVE content.
a blue mono that's usable everywhere else. So I don't know.
So does this new mono
Respawn,
outright
your
replace
mic.
the
You
old
need to
broken
check your
mono?
mic.
Yes, yes, she does, because she's doing things like Kyo did, but like not at the extreme, because she's applying defense down on the enemy at the start of her turn. So you get 3 debuffs guaranteed on 4v4. It's 4 debuffs, so she's gonna be good with Lilia. The issue, well, not really the issue, since the team is really good applying 1-turn debuffs. I assume the next turn after the rotation, all the debuffs should be gone and should reset for her passive. So they could theoretically just give her her old relic back and it would work, because that's a 1-turn debuff, so it would work.
Volume, you have your own time to talk about mono, so let's just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and
I
talk.
think
I will give you-
I'm a little upset.
We'll give you
I was
a whole
hoping-
hour.
I was hoping they were gonna make her like a debuff stacker like Kyo.
Yeah.
Because like for anyone that did not get the goddamn collab character that only comes once a year, there's no character like Kyo in the game. There just isn't. Your best bet is to use like green Sario linking one of your characters, I guess. But
It's Kadia and Melaskala, so
and then if they dropped this mono and it stacked the defense lowers, it didn't have to be 30 every time, but like maybe like 5 or 10, and then it just kept stacking. I think it would have been, I don't know, good for Lily and stuff.
Yeah.
Because then you could even use like Zeldris in the back. Because Catastrophes right now, man, you're gonna use Red. What's her name again? East in the back. That unit sucks.
it's
More
sucks.
like it than I
As
was.
individual
Well,
unit, volume used her like 1v1, like character versus character. Red Easton, she soloed Bond.
He's
I-
underrated, for sure.
I believe that, but in practical use, she
Yeah, of
sucks.
course.
Yeah, you're not
No,
gonna
yeah.
do 1v1.
She's a backliner, that's all she's there for.
And no, and her passive, it just sucks. If Catastrophes had like a stat buffer, like a unit that would give like 25% basic stats to Catastrophes,
Mhm.
it would
Although they had
actually be-
Camilla, but Camilla sucks.
No, as a fourth. As a fourth. It would actually be such a good team, but unfortunately, it honestly kind of shafted, honestly.
I mean, it's still possible. It can happen later on.
Good relics. That's the good thing. They have good relics. They,
Oh, yeah, they do.
They shines with the relics.
They only work with relics.
Yeah, true.
Sadly.
Well, except the new one. The new one's gonna work guaranteed.
Christmas Lily.
you hope
Sorry.
Yeah, I must go for that mono banner just for Lilia because she's really a must-have unit.
Yeah.
Even if you
Also,
don't
why
have
is-
Kyo.
She's so
They didn't
good.
drop her with a relic, to be honest. I was expecting them to do so.
Maybe they'll drop it a week before Annie. That's what I'm expecting.
I kind of hope she gets Benimaru's relic, because that'd be very good for her.
Yeah, because if it doesn't crit like Zeldris, it's gonna be so bad. She's gonna look so bad on the field if she doesn't
Yeah.
crit.
I would doubt she has anything less than 100% crit chance.
It's like her
Yeah.
base one already has plus 100 anyway. Yeah, I agree. If anything, she's just getting more.
Yeah.
No, I hate that they dropping this character, which is definitely gonna need Super Awakening right when they drop the damn game mode on JP that has no Super Awakening. So I
Yeah.
can't even try her in ungeared. It's only gonna be geared, but I guess she's gonna be probably better in geared anyways. But I'm assuming with Super Awakening, attack crit gear, she's probably gonna be a very hard hitter, or else
Yeah.
I'll be actually like surprised if she's not. I'll be like, what the hell? They're dropping a bad banner before anniversary. That can't be right.
Okay, let me ask you the next question because everyone here at some point playing Grand Cross thought of deleting the game. So at which point you were like, no, I'm done with this game. Fuck Netmarble, I'm out.
You have to pity
when-
twice.
Every
when they
day.
dropped,
King's banner.
when they
Festival
dropped,
Gother celebration.
they dropped the fucking burden. They dropped the bundle for the same week. That
Yeah.
was just horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you made a video on that. Yeah, you were upset about
physically
that.
couldn't get the Holy Relics without paying at that time because even if you beat the activity, right? You still need like another week.
Yeah.
It was just such a bad sign of like, yeah, they are really just they're gonna shut down the game. Like if they're doing this shit, they're gonna shut down the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they are anymore because the way they're talking about Origin, they want to have both games up as this game being their PvP game and Origin being their PvE game.
Hopefully.
But That was just such a bad sign. That's the type of shit that like Chinese browser games do, and they shut down very quickly. And I was just like, nah, that's yeah. And I was like, oh,
they're doing this with
so
the deer
good.
now. They're doing this with the deer now. Yeah, go ahead.
No, but the deer dropped, and only weeks later they dropped the.
Yeah, I know
It
it's
was
later, but like they dropped a entire patch of the Archangels, like 2 Stariel, 2 Tarmiel.
Yeah,
Like,
huge
that was stupid. Like they should have at least dropped 2 of them, so you can at least have time. But they dropped like right now Brynhild and Sigurd. I think the relic is also gonna be from the deer, so every new relic will be from the deer. They forgot that the bird exists.
No.
No.
Sigurd and Brynhild are not from deer.
Confirmed?
Yeah, they're from bird.
Yeah,
They are
human.
humans. They are humans.
Yeah, but Simon or Simon, whatever her name is, he's from the deer and he's a human.
But he's an R unit. He's an R unit.
It doesn't matter, but he still got the relic
No,
from.
he doesn't use the materials though.
Yeah, he does.
It's the
He
green
used the
pies.
purple thingies from.
Or Ragnarok.
No, he doesn't use the
Torg
purple
and Volume
things
have
because
a
it's
bet.
fire.
Have a bet going on.
Simon uses the purple
Yeah.
crystals, yeah.
Who uses the purple crystals?
Simon, he uses the
Simon.
purple crystals, doesn't
He
he?
used the
No.
deer thing.
I made the relic.
Oh no, it's the green things. I'm thinking it's the green triangles. That's what
I'm
it
talking.
was.
I'm not talking about the thing that you get once a week. I'm talking about the thing that you can farm. I don't know. I forgot what they're called, but
I mean
it's
that's
from the deer.
fine. It's farmable. The purple materials are the ones that are specific to specific.
my lizard, what are you doing?
Character types.
Well, speaking of, like, you're the biggest, like, prolific, like, figure that I've been able to ask this question to. So you were around for Blazing, and you saw how Blazing ended its
Blazing
last couple
stream.
months. Like, has this game ever, like, at what point did you think it was going down the same path? Like, they knew shit was going south, and they were just releasing hype after hype after hype, and then out of nowhere, they're like, oh, by the way, we're shutting down. Like, has 7DS ever felt that way to you?
No, because
Any point?
Greycross never drops hype.
The last
I am
They
time
drop
hype.
fucking catastrophe characters and they drop fucking Ragnarok characters. That's not hype. No one cares. Like, sorry, volume. But like, no one cares. Like, you can see my views. People only care for the 7 Deadly Sins characters, and they never. If they were trying to just drop as much as shit as they can, they would have dropped like a new Escanor already.
Yeah, we haven't got this in 2 years.
The biggest celebration ever was the one in the Salt Valley.
That was
And
long
that was-
time ago.
Long time ago, but like it was I think the most selling time for Grand Cross because it's the one in the Salt Valley, the most anticipated fight.
That was actually crazy. That was. I mean, and
Yeah.
King plus Trader Mally was almost as hype for me because I really like King. I really like that
Yeah.
form of King.
But not for
the
everyone.
one in Assault Melee is unmatched.
And so true.
No, but no,
Torg.
Trader Mally was the second most hype character in terms of like views.
Yeah.
So you know
Yeah,
they
true.
they still have a lot they can drop. They can drop like
Demon
transforming
King Melee.
Escanor.
Demon
Demon
King.
King Melee. But I think
Yeah.
a transforming Escanor would be like super hype. They still have a lot of stuff to drop, and I think that's
Yeah,
that's
they're
a
just
good
trying
sign
to.
that they keep dropping these like shitty banners, right? They keep dropping like Ragnarok and catastrophes
Catastrophes.
Fake
and, like,
banners.
solo banners of like one Tarmiel, because that can give the game longevity, because we still don't have like a bunch of versions for the characters. Instead of dropping like, oh, by the way, this week we dropped 6 paths Naruto, and the next week we drop like adult Naruto with 6 paths as well. So you just get like all the versions, get all the versions out of your system, and then just get shut down.
Y'all remember Slime?
Yeah, slime.
Slime?
That for me, when I saw they were dropping Demon Rimuru like first or second week of the game, I was like,
Yeah, second week.
Nah, I'm out.
I'm
It was a
actually
bad
playing
time.
Slime. I'm enjoying it.
The game is not bad, but
It feels like
was
such
just
an old game, though.
time.
The
Yeah.
game feels old.
So slow. How can you play a game running at 15 FPS?
It
How?
feels like the game
You're
came
feeling
out 5-10 years ago or something.
Didn't optimize it well.
It's Facebook Farmville with anime characters.
No,
Yeah.
Farmville worked way better.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay, doggo.
No offense to Slime, Jake, and I know you love
Yeah.
Slime. so
Yeah,
much,
I
but
know. You play what you want to play. Like,
Yeah.
don't let anyone tell you you can't have fun in something.
I
You
want to
Of
play the
course,
game.
obviously.
It's not that I don't like the game. I want to play.
No,
I want to play the game, but the game runs so slow. It can only run on my phone, but I'm not on my phone every time. I want to enjoy it on my BlueStacks or like any other emulator.
no,
but
don't play on BlueStack. Play on Nox.
BlueStacks is horrible, bro.
Actually,
It's the
download
worst.
like a modded APK.
Yeah.
I was told by I think Nolar.
No,
He's like a big whale. He was like, by the way, the game runs 10 times better on modded APK. I was like, that's not true.
Yeah, I saw the tweet and I downloaded the APK, but then I forgot my code, so that's how I lost my Slime account because I forgot to copy the code.
The game first and then download the APK. You can have both APKs on your phone. I mean, now you don't need that information.
Now I don't even have it, yeah.
But
I saw the tweet and look, wait, I can finally play the game on 60 FPS. So I deleted the game. I forgot that I should link it or I should get any code and downloaded the modded one. And then enter your link. Like, what's the link? What is this? And then I lost my entire account. I had a lot of good shit, but now it's gone.
I mean, if you had the modded APK, you probably can grind up that shit real quick.
But I heard they banned people, so
I don't know. I mean, I stopped playing when I saw that, and I was like, bro, the game is so poorly optimized. You have to play with a modded APK. And then they were dropping one banner a week, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I was making a lot of money from Slime.
Yeah.
Like, and I still was like, that's not enough for me to play the game.
Non-incentive.
Yeah.
Is my mic working okay now, or is it ass still?
Yeah, you sound better now.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, much better.
Crispy, famous man.
Crispy.
Okay. This question also is really like, because I wanted to make content on YouTube. I love the game, but it's really hard to make content for this game. So tell me, please, how can you make content for this game? How do you find content?
I have a Dark Souls notepad right next to me, and like just in one day, I know that there are over 50 video ideas that I have to go through now.
Yeah.
You just have to like think, I guess.
Good job. You just need to write it down, I guess.
The thing is that
you should note it down though. I mean, the thing is that you gotta be original. Like, one thing that a lot of new YouTubers don't do right, and I did this wrong when I first started, was that they only do like new unit showcases, and that if you're just starting, you're not gonna get views. Like, I can do that, like, because I'm already established. But if you're new, you're not gonna get any views, because why would they watch like a new YouTuber? Why can't they just watch me? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the same thing for all gacha games.
True talk.
I'm sorry, that was not my question. What I meant is like games content. I meant that the game's content is really so dry right now. Like, the only thing that I can do as an in-game player is just the deer or the bird. That's all I can do. PvP, but then again, PvP, I'm just gonna stream it.
I mean, let me go on my channel.
Well, you could. I mean, Nagato streams and he asks his chat to help him with that, so that's an idea.
Nah, okay. I have like 3 or 4 ideas from chat that I have on my 100 idea notebook. Chat has just like, just
Terrible ideas.
just wail more. It's like, I can't.
Just spend more money, Nagato.
I already have everything. No, but okay. I mean, it's not that hard. Like, okay, let's see, for example, best and worst collab character. I mean, there's just a random thing. Like, you can mix and match content.
Yeah.
You can mix and match content and just really think on your head, would this look good in a YouTube title? That's mostly the first thing you should think
I
about.
have the best video idea for you ever.
No, don't say anything.
You ready? You ready? So, you wail, but you wail for people who can't wail.
I mean, that's so much.
Okay, Jackson. Okay,
Can be the first one.
For an anniversary, I'm gonna pick like a random. I'm gonna pick like a random person from chat and do a full rotation for them.
That's that's awesome.
That's a good idea. What about the random streamer who's a free to play?
That's pretty wild.
I mean, I'll prefer picking a free to play as well. But
you want to invite to Zena?
No,
I got.
I mean, okay. If I'm going down on my video list, right, and it's just like things like you. One thing that I did when I started playing Blazing And I think it was one thing that started getting me views back in the day, before when I was very small, was having like a consistent like video idea.
Yeah.
Like if you're known for doing something specific, your little subscribers are gonna come back for that video, and your video is gonna get pushed out more because your click-through rate is gonna be high.
Consistent, yeah.
So picking like a series, like for Blazing, I did like I'll try to get ultimates in PvP with like really shitty characters, right? And that like I would get like maybe 1,000 views, but that was like more than what I would usually get from like a showcase back in the day. But after doing that, then you can just be more creative. You just really gotta think what's good for a YouTube title and a thumbnail, and just go with that.
Yeah.
And obviously do everything that the game can provide you. Like, you know, they dropped 4 holy relics. That's like 8 videos for me. You know, that's doing the relic and trying it out like first, and then that's trying it out in a different team.
Getting creative with relics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Getting like you can mix and match different relics and just kind of do loads of different stuff.
Yeah, like a full Archangel showcase really thing.
Yeah, and I would always recommend noting it down so you don't forget. I mean, there's times also that I'm just lazy, right? Like, for a good stretch of time, I was uploading like maybe twice a day, and I was like, I just want to play Dark Souls. And then, you know, now I'm like, I'm done with like all the games I wanted to play, and I was like, okay, let me note down some shit. Then, I mean, also if you want to steal some content, but obvious as well.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, that's YouTube 101, right? Stealing content.
It is.
It's not stealing content. You're trying to do.
It's borrowing. Borrowing.
Borrowing.
The biggest Japanese YouTuber, the guy I made a collab with him.
Yeah.
He steals my videos all the time, and I don't give a shit because it's like a different audience.
It's another language, different audience.
But, like, I post a video, and then the next day he posts the same videos. Like I know you're stealing from me, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, so what?
I do the same for him. I do the same to him too. It's like that's also I guess a consistent.
Just feeding off each other. That's it.
Yeah. I mean,
there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, that's like I don't know if it's a tip I should give, but if you can find like a foreign like YouTuber, you could steal it. Technically speaking, you could steal ideas from them because it's a completely different audience. I haven't done that with anyone else other than him, but that's because, you know, we know each other now.
Just call it inspiration.
There you go.
Yeah.
Man, I should note that down. That doesn't sound bad.
Make sure everyone's jotting these gems down from Nagato, right?
That'll work.
Carrie's been posting good videos, man. There's still some videos for him.
I can't understand Spanish, so I have no idea.
Find somebody similar to you.
Just hit me up. I'll translate for you.
Each other on Twitter.
Yeah.
Whole video.
Settle it in
the whole video, bro.
On 7DS.
So, guys, what do you like? With the first look, what do you think about Brainhilders and the Sigurd's Relic? Like from first look, not like any gameplay.
Nothing special. I don't think it's anything special.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the stats and see how Brynhild gets attack. Like, if she's like 500 attack, if she gets like 500 attack, she's gonna be amazing DPS in PvP.
It's gonna be like 100 attack and 3000 HP.
Trash. Like, because I use Brynhild, I love Brynhild, she's my waifu. I use her in PvP with Ludo and Gother, with Death Pierce in the back. She one-shots anyone, turn 1 with level 1 cards. I don't even need to rank her up. Yeah, she's so good in PvP with the Power Strike cards. So if she gets any significant good attack stats, she's gonna be amazing in PvP.
I mean, the thing is that they know she's like broken for, you know, for.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to give her like a really major relic. Like I was saying, if they gave her like a relic that was similar to her passive, but maybe give her attack related stats, it would be like the best thing they could have done.
Yeah, it would have been.
Unfortunately, they were like, "Oh, let's copy these shitty units passive."
Yeah, Jenna's passive. Like, copy paste Jenna's passive. Like, bro.
Yeah, because Jenna's so good. And then they.
The Sigurd isn't the Dreyfus relic?
Yeah, it should have been Dreyfus' relic, but they just buried the Dreyfus' relic to the ground.
Isn't Dreyfus' relic a higher percentage? I don't remember now.
I believe it was. That's what I was told. It was a bit higher.
I think it's 25 or 35. It was 35, I think. For Dreyfus was 35.
I think Sigurd is nice because he's still like the best unit for Assault Melee team, I think. But you know, Assault Melee is a joke now.
Assault who?
But the Brunhilder, I really don't like it because they're making so you can't run Brunhilder with Megalda, because Megalda only cleanses one debuff, right? So Brunhilder can only have one debuff. If you cleanse the debuff, then she can't have the Holy Relic going. So if you're gonna run Brunhilder and her relic,
it's like a free-to-play relic for people who don't have Megalda.
Yeah, you're gonna have to run her with Green Goblin.
But you know how many people come to my stream who doesn't have Megilda? I know.
Yeah.
People,
I mean, all the time I guess, can you even beat the activity without Megilda? And then I do it with a different team. It's like, can you beat with this other character that I also don't have? Like, bro, no, you can't beat the game if you don't have units.
Yeah. It's like the biggest question. Like when Bird first dropped, everyone's like, I don't have these units. What do I do? It's like, I genuinely have no idea. This took me 2 days to do.
How can I beat the Bird? Help, please.
Can I beat the game if I only have Blue Demon?
Counter melee. Your counter melee video. People had such high hopes.
I still need to beat Flare 3 with him. It's probably possible.
It's possible we do that, probably.
When I know Diane, every time you put a title with Diane, your videos don't seem to do as good. Is there a character like when you put
my videos pop off when I put Diane in there? I don't know.
Man, have you seen your thumbnails? Booty.
True. That fan art I got for him.
Tony, they're giving her another cosmetics for the.
I know. I want to showcase it, but I'm on freaking global bad because like 2 weeks behind.
Yeah, I would say every YouTuber should play JP. I don't know what you guys do on global, to be honest.
Because it was my first one. I didn't know about JP until the one dropped.
Yeah, I didn't know anything that JP existed until like I knew that global was gonna release, but I like when I knew, then I found JP.
I knew JP when I knew.
Plus, I couldn't read cards.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I do it.
Read what I see. I'm lazy.
Yeah, my problem too. My problem too with playing JP on Grand Cross, because I played Dokkan also on GP, so am I gonna play all the games in GP? So let me at least try the game in global.
Do what you're gonna do.
Speaking
also,
of Diane,
JP's got more whales, so it's kind of scary.
No, I don't really care about
JP
that.
does have more whales. It does.
It does have a higher
more players,
percentage.
but less whales than JP.
A higher percentage of whales, but if you're playing like Champ 1, everyone's gonna be a high tier player anyways.
Yeah, but we don't play those toxic Team JP players. We don't have the ult rush going on in our meta as much as you do in
You
JP.
will now. Remember, it just dropped.
You don't see as many like Tarmiel links on global. I was like, there's no chance. Every single match I play on JP, like, everyone has Tarmiel.
Yeah, global is a lot less like we must get these 6/6 graces, which is nice because then I can play my teams that I want to have fun with.
Yeah, I can play the game. I can play the game.
Yeah. It's quite quiet in general on JP then. Like for actual players, do you like get so many bots?
It's you got so many bots. There's not much you can do about it. I mean, there's better times to play the game because if you play the game at a time where like the Japanese players that just come back from work or just woke up, then you can get more players. Yeah. But then you find like the people with 270 KCC. So that's 370 KCC. Sorry. That's
so Nag, I wanted to ask you a two-parter. Do you think Red Sario with Holy Relic is viable for Deer? And in your opinion, what is the absolute best team for Deer?
Red Sario is good, but I think the best team, if you're just trying to be fast, which I guess it's what you want to do, especially when it becomes farmable, is Scotty instead, because she just hits harder than Sario. Like, I don't know what it is. It's probably because Sario has an AoE skill. That's probably why. Yeah. But in just overall, like, every attack she does, she hits like Brynhilder. I'm like, whoa, relax. Maybe not like Brynhilder, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Scotty.
Sure moves buffs. I'll take Brynhilder as your off color.
Yeah, like Milim is good, but like.
No, as like her off color, like your character that doesn't need to be the one fulfilling the wheel, because like you're probably gonna have to use Jormungandr as a best team, right?
Yeah, you have to.
Like Jormungandr will be your green. So like Brynhilder, she's just there because she's good. Yeah. Like she just hits super hard.
And her passive is really good.
Yeah, she just hits super hard. And then for blue, either the one or Milim. The one's probably better because his ultimate is way better.
Okay.
There's ult heals too, doesn't it?
Hmm?
The Brynhilder ult
Yeah,
heals.
Yeah, the Brynhild is just a really good unit. Like I really like Trader Melee, but the fact that he doesn't contribute to the wheel ends up being so annoying.
And even though 1/6 Scotty is good for deer.
Oh,
Yeah, I have her.
You
Their
never,
ult is kind of meaningless.
My Scotty's HP defense, okay,
you-
1/6, and
you
she
never,
follows
you
the
never
demon.
ult with Scotty. Like you ult with Scotty, you like do a
Okay.
rotation on the wheel.
To get rid of the freaking ult, that's all you do.
I really need to get Scotty then, man.
Yeah, Scotty's so useful.
Yeah, mine is 6/6
Yeah,
now.
ThrillMore. I beat it with
hope
my
she'll be in the
1/6.
anniversary banner. I hope that should be an option for voting anniversary banner.
Hopefully.
I hope.
She'd be a good option to vote for.
And then
Her
then
and
also-
Carmel.
So ThrillMore, that's what I didn't want to do with my mistake with freaking Magelda. Like, oh no, I'm not gonna pull for Scotty.
Yeah.
I got
And-
Scotty.
No, but I hate that they do this very often where they drop a character, and when they drop, they are not very optimal for specific activities. Like Magelda, when she dropped, she was good for Bird, but only after Twitter Melly the release, and I was like, oh, okay, she's the best actually, never mind.
Yeah.
And
That
then
made me
they-
regret not pulling for her.
Yeah, me too. Like, I made me regret saying that she was bad.
The one time I'm simping.
Really good
actually
now
got
because
me
of
good.
Relic.
Well, it was justified because she was actually
Thing
bad
is-
off release.
She wasn't anything decent at all, and then Trader Melee just kind of brought her
It
to life.
wasn't bad because you could still like use like wacky teams with her. You could beat Bird with like Purgatory Bond because of his healing card, but like he would need to like use so much like weird dog shit to actually make her usable. And then Trader Melee released.
Wasn't there like a 6-piece at the recovery set for Athena? For Bird?
I mean that's if you're Mimi, I guess.
Oh,
It didn't help that Joker
having
like, sucked
her-
ass either.
Imagine having her but never using her when she first came out. That was Fury, you know, the one in the chat right now.
what? What'd I do?
You don't even use her, man.
Oh,
Miguel.
yeah, but I mean, she's gonna be good, but like, no,
Yeah.
not gonna invest a lot of resources. No, I'm not well.
Who's got resources these days, though? Who's got SA coins? So
I have a lot of them.
I do. I'm a hoarder, bro. I hoard
Yeah.
everything.
They should
I hoard.
buff the SA dungeon.
I
Dude.
need to farm.
The SA dungeon sucks.
They need
It's
to add
actually
another
sad.
stage.
Yeah, I agree.
Apparently, you can get like 40 SA coins.
Which is
That's
nothing.
like the max. Yeah, I know. That's not even an SA61 or an SA6 unit.
Even on 6.
I just hate them with SA
And
coins.
it's every other week too, which is the biggest hit. I think that was the worst update they did when they took away the weekly.
It's so
Yeah.
weird because I feel like a lot of updates that people complain about, they end up reverting.
Yeah.
This one, people complained like pretty heavily when it first happened, and like they were like, okay, well, we don't care.
Mhm.
I wonder if nobody was buying the anvil packs, and that's why.
Anvil pack? Wait, there's an anvil pack?
Yeah, the terrible one, 500 anvils and 10 hammers or whatever for
Thing
40
is,
bucks.
It's been almost a year. It's been almost a year that I haven't farmed a single anvil dungeon. You know why? Because they only give us the key that I'm gonna select the super awakening coins from. So I'm not getting any anvils. So they need to give more keys for the freaking dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cheap with the keys. It's bad.
Like
It's
you either
really bad.
pick anvils or super awakenings, and I have to go for the super awakening coins. It's
The reason
I mean,
is
it
really
depends what
weak
you
too.
need because you can get about 700 anvils, which is pretty good.
Yeah, and
I mean,
they time gated that too. You used to be able to farm like 1300 if you like actually like played
Yeah,
it.
we set the king and there wasn't a cap for it.
People that actually like played it got cucked, and then the free to plays got sort of a buff because they couldn't farm it very well.
At the time, for the players got a good deal out of it. But now that like Red Liz came out, I think that's
Yeah.
why they actually kept it because of they were gonna release like a unit for it. Like with Red Liz, you'd probably be able to farm like 2,000 envils or some shit if it wasn't.
I wish they would
Yeah,
revert
they
it back
were-
now.
Yeah, but if this came out, they would have nerfed it.
They wouldn't have her so good.
Well, they should have kept it, and then there would have been a reason to actually summon for her.
Yeah.
Like she would have been like basically a must summon.
And that Marvel don't seem to use their brains a lot, though, do they? To be honest.
It's one
Yeah,
thing. I said like they don't bring hype. Like it makes me almost believe that they will drop a shitty unit for anniversary, like a good unit, but like a shitty like character. Like,
Grey Road, dude. That's Grey Road. That's what we need.
What do you think is gonna be the unit for third year?
Liz.
It's either gonna be the Liz that kept being teased or leaked. I hope it's not. Or it's gonna be like the Starossa from story. I really hope it's the Starossa.
And do you think it's gonna be a light unit, or do you think it's gonna be just a regular festival unit?
I don't know. It could,
kind of hard to tell, right?
Well, I'm at like, what do you think? I know you don't know, but like,
he might be red. I think Rimuru was strategically released right after Tarmiel because he has like a seal card for the Tarmiel's
yeah.
And they're gonna release a unit to counter Rimuru anniversary. Like they're sneaky like that.
A huge rupture unit, since he steals buffs, he gets buffs or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he steals buffs. So definitely the anniversary unit wouldn't be buffed. It wouldn't be
the anniversary unit is 200+% against unknown.
Oh god.
It's the final boss?
No, he just has like he's got Valenti's passive, but it's just amped up to 1,000. He just never can do damage with Pierce.
Yeah, no Pierce.
Yeah, no Pierce allowed.
When on field, all enemies have 0 Pierce.
God, those matches would be so slow.
It's also a human to just buff Barney.
Oh, of course.
God. No, it's gotta be a demon. Please, no humans.
Nah, but anyways, I was saying they don't have any hype, right? They dropped like first anniversary was the worst celebration ever in any gacha game ever played. Like for JP, for Global it was the one, but like on JP, not only they dropped Goddess Liz for Par 1, which they dropped Super Awakening, which was the worst system I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, true.
And they dropped for
level.
Part 2. People were joking at the time that the Part 2 banner was gonna be Droll, and guess who they dropped?
Yeah.
Like I like Dro, he has Jilter's voice actor and everything. But come on, anniversary.
It's just they're okay. So they started the year with Dark Melee, and they stopped. Like that's it. Till now, we haven't got any hype release. Yeah, the slime is, but slime is a collab, and as a free to play, in my opinion, like if you're a complete free to play, unless you're a collector, you should skip all the collabs because you're not gonna get the cosmetics anyway, so you can't enjoy the characters.
Yeah.
Maybe in PvE, but in PvP you're not gonna be able to enjoy them.
Yeah.
See, I'm hoping the reason they did this is because they're putting all their effort into actual content in the game.
Nelly is not good without cosmetics.
But I feel like free to play players should have a team that they focus for PvP already. They shouldn't go around trying to make a bunch of different PvP teams.
No, just swap out one character for another if they need to.
That's what the bond team is for.
Like, free to play players should focus on one main team for PvP and like try to make that the best team that they can instead of working on multiple units.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not viable.
Oh, like me, right?
Okay, let's take the attention from Grand Cross now because you know that Mumble doesn't care about the game anymore. So we want to go through Origins.
Ooh.
Nagato, you're gonna play that game?
Obviously, and I want views.
He has to support his family, bro. He has to support his family.
Like Genshin?
He's got 10 kids now. He needs to feed them.
Like
Genshin is probably gonna be huge. They like the moment I saw that they were making a Genshin clone, I the first thing I thought was, oh, that's where all the attention went. Like,
the thing is, Genshin itself is a clone, so it's fine to copy.
Yeah,
it's already copied.
Copy a clone.
Instead of calling it a Genshin clone, I'm just gonna call it a Zelda clone.
Yeah, it is.
But I've never played Zelda. I should play that. The moment they dropped it, the first thing I thought was
you got an idea for the next stream, then play Zelda next stream.
Like the moment that I think that Genshin came out was when Grand Cross started to the clone.
Yeah. I think it was right after
ship for Genshin.
I don't know if I'm making it in my head, but I'm pretty sure like after Green Gopher came out, that's when they started to like slow down updates. And have banners be like one character.
Yeah, that one character of banner is really bad.
Yeah, I think that's when this really
and many content creators started to leave.
Yeah, it was ditching.
It
What does
really
Seaton
feels
do
like,
nowadays? I said,
Seaton
what does
does-
Seaton do nowadays?
He does
Season?
NFTs.
NFT. Yeah, that's why I'm asking about Origins. Do you think the game is gonna be like a pay to earn game? Because
I would doubt so.
Oh man, I
the
hope
game,
not.
so Netmarble has something called the Cube Launcher, and this
Yeah, I
thing
know
is
they're
made.
big on that.
Yeah, this thing is made for the NFT games, and
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
sure
made
they
for all-
confirmed
it's
it
made
wasn't,
for all
though.
their games. It's made.
I remember
for all their
Calvert
games.
saying that there was literally like a article saying it's not, like they weren't on the Origins game. It was a bunch of other ones.
No, the launcher they made is for all their new games because Netmarble is trying. I don't know if they're trying to distance. Yeah, they're trying to distance themselves from their own brand. But they want to have their own launcher. I'm assuming for costs, because if like let's say they're trying to make like the games be runnable on PC, right? Like 7 Deadly Sins, but they can't have people buy stuff on the PC version. I think that they want to have their own store so they don't have to pay Google Play and
And plus, they
iOS.
wouldn't be under as scrutinized on the Apple Store and the Google
Well,
Play's terms and conditions. Like
Genshin is on Steam on Steam. It's on Epic Games.
On PlayStation too.
Like it's like on Epic Games for a PC or their own launcher, right? And you can buy stuff on their own launcher. And so Genshin gets a huge profit from that because then there's no cut from it.
So, quick question: If they did that, would we not have to pay taxes like how we pay tax on Google Play if we got it straight from the?
I don't know.
they would have their own tax.
That's based
think
off
that-
business.
Maybe less, I
that
imagine.
they would keep the same prices, but they would just have a higher revenue share. That's basically what happened.
And they would
They
have
make
less
more money.
oversight
That's
too,
the only
because they
difference.
wouldn't have to go back and censor a certain unit that came out on JP that comes out on global. That
They don't have to do that. They don't have to do that.
Yeah.
They did that. They did that because
Well, I thought that
they-
was for like Google Play and Apple.
No,
No.
no. They did that, I think, because they wanted to market the game more to children, but they probably realized it was a stupid idea, and they don't do that anymore. Like all
Why
the
is Millen
They
censored? I don't understand. Why Millen? Why Merlin? Why all these characters censored?
because again, they were trying to make the game appeal more to children, I think.
But if
Base
they're gonna-
Diane's jiggle physics though, like the blue one, the
Yeah.
day one character has the most amount of jiggle physics in the game. Like
no, you seen Festian?
Now we're talking about the
No.
important stuff. Let's get
Base
it.
Diane has more, 100%. I might be a connoisseur. I don't know. Check my Twitter and you might know. But
Right, that's probably what they're going for, and eventually they realize that their core spending audience is you know people that don't really care about that. So
That's how they release Yurmigunder, and then they release all these characters. They know what sells, you know.
mhm.
Do you think eventually the PC port for Grand Cross will get this system where we don't have to pay through Google Play? Because I hate that.
You need
I
to
don't
raise
think
that
so.
to Google, because remember what happened with Fortnite when they tried to sell their own V-Bucks outside
but
of.
that was on iOS. Like they do that on Android, and
Yeah.
Android doesn't care because
Yeah.
Android is a open to use platform, but iOS is a
Yeah, but the game is on iOS as well. Grand Cross is on.
yeah. No,
But that was also because Fortnite was
it
trying to make more
on
money.
the iPhone. No, it was on the iPhone that they were doing that. That's why they got sued. They were sued, right?
Yeah.
On PC they can do whatever they want, but on Apple's own property or platform, they were kind of going against rules there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a stupid rule because I hate Apple, but yeah, on PC they can do whatever they want. I hope it does because I hate having to go on my phone to buy stuff whenever.
With the new.
So you're not getting the new iPhone, Nagato?
No, I bought the Note 20 when it came out, and I don't think I'm gonna change it until it breaks because buying
Same here.
buying a new phone every year becomes like, wow, my game is running 1% better.
I still have an iPhone 8. I don't use it.
So what do you think of new Grand Cross game modes?
Oh,
What do you mean?
Like new game modes?
let me rephrase the question. So
Like more activities and like co-op and stuff. More co-op than raids.
no, that's like you play a lot of gacha games. We all play gacha games. So
True.
what is the one mode that you would love to see in Grand Cross from other gacha games. Like,
I would like easy A's from Dokkan. I think easy A's are overdue.
Yeah, like
I agree.
Predator, like the base one got kind of an easy A, like he got base tag buff. So
Wait, what's an ETA?
An easy A is something that goes back. They go back to older characters and they buff their kits, but you have to play this event to do it, and you get gems in the process. So it's just the overall.
It's like a very easy event.
This is whatchamacallit thing. What's it called?
It's like a very easy event that you can do. That ramps up in difficulty, but even at the end is very easy. Just to buff like an old character, and especially like these old characters. Dokkan's very old. Dokkan is like almost 8 years old, but like especially like these old characters that like are like over 4 years old for them. When the character becomes usable again, people are very happy. Oh, I had this character maxed out, and couldn't use him for a long time because the game progressed so much. That would be good because that wouldn't be just stat buffs like Ban was. That would be like there would be rework their passive and their cards.
yeah, like increase
Like card or whatever. Yeah, it would be a very good QOL.
Like they increase their stats and they add new effects.
Yeah, they increase their stats, they change their passive. I mean, that's needed. I think a infinitely replayable tower, because the way tower works is really bad. I've been fucking.
They said the tower is gonna be monthly reset, and that never happened.
And they never
the tower.
They never did.
I think that the way they could have done is like like COD Zombies, where you just play until you die, like a game mode like that. And the longer you can go, the like you get better rewards. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like maybe you get like if you get like a super high thing, you get like a good amount of anvils.
Yes. So the longer the players played, the higher their box CC is, the more rewards they get. The more like it's something for like the end game players, I guess.
Yeah, because end game we have stuff. I think that the demonic peace battles are made for end game. They're not made for players that are like only like 5 months old to the game. They're made for players that have been playing for like a year.
Yeah.
But
you thought it's only 5 months. I have people coming saying I played the game in 1 week and I want to beat the bird. How can I beat the bird?
Yeah, I hate that so much.
I still don't like the way they did it because it felt like, not only I have to be an in-game player, I also specifically need very specific characters to beat the event, which I think sucked.
It is always good.
And then they release a unit made for it, and it's like, oh, I see what you're doing here.
Well, I think they learned their lesson from that.
Options for players.
Like what Eddie was saying with the demonic beast, I think the next time that the new one will come out, they will launch the unit and the new game mode or whatever beast at the same time.
Didn't they do that with
so they'll
Brunhild
make
though?
sure people know.
Yeah,
they did that with Brunhild, but they sound on the dev notes that they don't want the next activity to be unit focused, but they still want it to be challenge. I have no idea how they're gonna manage that, but. I mean, if they pull it off, that'd be great. I think so. But the way, especially Deer sucks, man. Deer sucks so bad.
I feel like Deer is a step backwards from Birds.
Yeah.
If the final phase didn't have the one card thing, where you have to do one of each card, I think it wouldn't be that bad. In all honesty.
No, the
because he deletes cards.
Yeah.
The health proc isn't even that bad.
That's the worst thing about the deal is the full heal.
The full heal is the worst.
It's the worst.
Everything about it. He gets like the stance that you can attack him for 2 turns no matter what you do. And then if you specifically get the passive where if you don't attack him he gets super strong, then I guess I die.
Pretty much. It's the worst thing about Deer.
There's a design flaw in the Deer. Go ahead, DC.
Another thing, sorry, just butt in there. Another thing that a Grand Cross could take from Dokkan is give out a lot more free-to-play units that help players progress in the game a bit quicker.
This is Marble we're talking about.
Like release free-to-play units for celebration. Like now they Dokkan always returns like old free-to-play units and the new like easy A's related to the event that's happening.
Yeah.
Like Android Saga, they release new Android Saga easy A's.
I mean, that wasn't like related to like events, but yeah, like the Dokkan releases actual free-to-play characters. They usually aren't obviously nearly as good as some of the characters, but at least they're usable.
They're good.
You know?
If
I think of free-to-play characters from Grand Cross, I think Dowdry.
Wait, Dowdry was a free-to-play?
On JP, she was free-to-play. They gave 5 copies, I think.
What?
Wow.
4 or 5 copies for free.
Dude, it's not on Green Lilia then. We should...
Green Lilia.
Go once again.
Rillia was okay when she came out, I guess.
Wasn't
But
bad.
like the free to play characters from Grand Cross are just not very good. You can stretch all the SR characters were very good, but like now they're very old now. They haven't released new SR characters in a while.
There's very few good ones.
They're not going to options as well, man. Like maybe like release like a free to play version of Jormungandr and Magelda. Obviously, like restrict them a lot more. Like their passives and stuff would be nowhere near.
They are missing so hard with Ragnarok because Ragnarok was like this hyped up thing, and they released Stonar for free on the first update. So I was thinking, oh, every update they're gonna release a new free character, right? That was naive.
Yes, you were.
They were. They were like, yes, we got one free character that's useful for one activity, as a fourth,
and that's it.
No more.
Yeah,
That's
Talk too
Very
highly
good
of
question.
Marvel.
that's very general.
I have a very good question from Bamboo. It's on Discord. He's saying like it's a question from Nagato. So what if the series in Marvel they made it what if? So what if they made an assault mode Zeldris or Demon King is like. And
Like they made something that's not in the anime, you mean?
Yeah, it's not in the anime, but they would make it exclusive.
Yeah, I think that's something that's probably gonna happen on Origin, because the way they're talking about Origin, it's not gonna be the main story. It's like gonna be something completely different. It's gonna be the universe, but it's not gonna be the story. So they're probably gonna be very creative. I wish that was something that they did with Grand Cross, because if they release like these what if characters, like even not even a what if, like a combo of Melly and Zeldris in one card, like from the movie. Like just stuff like that, it would be, people would go crazy, like, oh my god, the one Bond, like I don't know.
One Bond, oh my gosh.
The one assault Melly.
God, no.
Keep your friends. Or keep your enemies closer.
Purgatory Meliodas.
That's what I want to see actually, because that's a thing.
That sounds actually really cool though. Yeah.
But,
Like Dragon Ball Legends,
they-
like Dragon Ball Legends with the 2 units.
Dragon Ball Heroes.
Sounds like it could be like Xenoverse. If you've ever played Dragon Ball Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2, where they kind of take the main story and just kind of chop and change it a bit, and like that could be good for the Origin.
Yeah, but I mean, like Dragon Ball Legends actually has units. Like they have a Goku and they have a Goku Blue and a Vegeta Blue, and it's both of them together, and they do moves
That's
together.
that's from the story though. That's from
Dragon Ball.
That's true.
That's from
That is
Dragon
true.
Ball.
You are right.
Yeah,
But
that's for the story.
they could really like get creative, and people would support that. People would summon on those banners. I don't know if it can't be a licensing issue, because they do wacky stuff on the game, right? They release the catastrophe characters, the Ragnarok characters. They have freedom to release whatever they want, probably. Somewhat, but
They could always do this, like, with Origins releasing, and when Grand Cross ends the story, they could still pick up where that left off, right? They could still innovate on top of it, because they have the catastrophes to play in, they have, like, collabs to play in, they could do things. They have the innovative, like, power to do that.
Play JP Dokkan. They just released now today the Gohan and Goku.
Yeah, that's not from the Yeah, that's from the not from the Android.
It's not.
No, but it is an original.
Yeah, that's,
it is an original.
It's original, yeah.
It's like one drawing that the mangaka made, like for funsies, I guess, and they just picked that image, and I was like, okay, that's gonna be the unit. It's not even. It's not in the story though that happened.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Dokkan gets creative. And I hope somebody.
I think that Dokkan is a funny example, because they were really bad. Dokkan was really bad. And
So bad.
I don't know what happened, but they at one point they just picked up and like, actually, let's make the game decent.
What picked with Dokkan? Like, what was the breaking point when they started the potential system? This is when Dokkan peaked. Like, Dokkan was so boring back then. Like the meta when you can run STR Gogeta as your team leader. Like, what the fuck am I doing? What is this game? And since they introduced the percentage leader the Dokkan Fests, like Super Vegito and Physical Broly, this is when Dokkan started to like get hard and do like the boss rush. Remember when boss rush was actually a challenge?
Yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that the opposite happened with Grand Cross. I mean, Grand Cross was really good, and then they picked up and were like, actually,
that makes the game worse.
I think that the biggest issue is the fact that there are so many games coming from the Marvel. I think that they were like, they made a ton of money, right? They made.
Have you seen the Marvel game they published last year? It was like, it has very good graphics, but the game is so bad.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
spread too thin.
that's usually what happens with licensed games.
Those way too thin.
That's usually what happens to live service games.
Yeah.
They made a ton of money. They were like, okay, let's use this money to like make other games to make more money, and which I guess Bandai also does, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe because Bandai has so
Bandai
much
owns the
going
license.
on.
Like, no one can take Dragon Ball from Bandai anymore. Like they owns it. So
Yeah.
it's really hard to take that away from Bandai right
But
now.
the fact that they are dropping so many games, and they were like, okay, let's release like 14 crypto games and 20 mobile games. Like, it's like conflicting which one's true, but like the One Piece game apparently is also being published by Netmarble. Like they're publishing so many games. They're going crazy.
That game looks like it's gonna be good. The One Piece game looks like.
I hope it's good. I'm in the middle of watching it.
Yeah, if it's good, I'm gonna start watching One Piece.
Do you guys think when
Dude, there's over like 1,000 episodes. That's
Yeah, but
like,
the anime is actually pretty good.
If you're actually dedicated, it should take you like a month. It shouldn't be
a month.
Yeah.
It actually does.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
I know a
crazy.
friend of
like
mine.
700 episodes right now.
My issue with One Piece, and again, I keep saying this every time, I don't hate One Piece, I just hate the animation or like the art style. So it's really hard to watch 1,000 episodes.
Have you
It's
seen
not the
the
best. It's not the best. It's not the
Yeah.
best.
I think it's charming. The old animation.
Because it has like an old school feel to it. That's why.
I mean, what's old school for me is probably Yu Yu Hakusho. That's what I like.
No, but Yu Yu Hakusho is a classic, man. That's a classic.
Yeah, but they're about the same time when they both started, I think. I might be wrong. But
No, isn't Yu Yu Hakusho from like the 90s?
Yeah, it's super
It's
old.
still a good anime.
One Piece is from the 2000s.
really?
When Yu Yu Hakusho came out,
Lupin the Third. Nothing beats
No, I think,
right there you
One
go.
Piece
That
came out in
Lupin is
1990s.
old. Lupin is, I think, old for sure.
like 86 though? The original Dragon Ball was 1986 though. That's old.
Yeah.
Even Dragon Ball was good.
Yeah.
But the One Piece, the art style itself, like how their faces looks and how their skin is like, what is this? And like, I
Then
don't
again,
know.
JoJo is super old as well, isn't it?
Because
Yeah, it's very old.
that One Piece game, if it is licensed by them, I guess it's also another one. But they're dropping like a ton of games, and I mean, most of them are probably good, but it just also, it's like, oh, that's why you have like no money to spend on Grand Cross, huh? Because it's spending everywhere else. Piece of shit.
Do you think when Origins does kind of come out and then dies down a bit, they're gonna get a lot more support with Grand Cross, or do you think it's gonna kind of just?
I think
fizzle out?
I think when Origin first
It's
comes
like
out,
Genshin?
I wouldn't be surprised if Grand Cross has like 2 months of no updates. Like they're probably gonna know that all their player base is gonna be playing Origin.
For Marvel, they have a lot to improve. So my issue with Genshin is the gear system, and Grand Cross has the best gear system in any game. You can't argue that. Like,
It is not bad, yes.
yeah, it's really good. But you played a lot of like Korean games and Japanese games that have the gear system. You don't have like the anvils, the hammers, all the things that they're in Grand Cross, and it's free technically, and it's really good. So if
Yeah,
they implement that
With
system,
Genshin, I hear complaints that you need
Yeah,
to like, keep
the
doing
old good
activity
Genshin.
until you randomly get the gear you want.
yeah,
It's
same with
trash.
Epic 7.
Same with Epic 7.
So
Mhm.
if they implement that gear system that's in Grand Cross into Origins, and the game pops off like Genshin, Netmarble is gonna be like everyone's gonna know who Netmarble is, and they can't
Yeah.
treat Grand Cross bad.
There's a correlation between those. The Grand Cross probably getting like a big bump in in players after that, because that's what happened with Honkai.
Yeah.
After Genshin came out, their previous game Honkai, which was basically the game they were drawing from, the Genshin is basically free world Honkai.
Yeah.
Honkai got like a major boost in players.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's probably what's gonna. That's might be even what they were going for with extending Grand Cross. Because if they really wanted to, they could just shut down Grand Cross the moment the game is gonna come out. But the way the chapters are going, and everything, there's no chance they're gonna be shutting down the game by then.
What if
they probably?
what
And they said they want to have both games running at the same time.
What if, let's say, what if Origins gets really popular and they start making custom characters? They could probably release characters from Origins in Grand Cross and do like a collab. You don't think that's
especially because it's the same assets, right? They could just
right?
copy and
Exactly.
paste.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Origins Meliodas on Grand Cross, and he does
Oh
his
my
moves.
god!
From
It's the same thing, but it's from Origins.
Exactly.
You gotta think
That's
too,
possible.
though, with a company like Netmarble, every time they do come out with like new IP, new game, they basically will hype it up. It has a certain point, and then they start running it on a skeleton crew, and then start working on like the next big project.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened with Grand Cross. Yeah.
Yeah.
The update started slowing down. Like the fact that they keep repeating bosses so much is just the telling thing. Like that shitty crab, I swear to God.
Oh my god, Lamek.
Yeah, it came back recently.
God, bro.
It is.
It's like a waste. It's just a waste of time.
So many things they could do as well. There's so many things they could do. If they just put their heads together, they could do so much more.
So like the one I keep mentioning in multiple like things is the like a 4-man raid, just like that purple boss, right? Where instead of you guys remember this, right? Where it's the king, the demon king and the deity. So it's a 4-man raid facing one of those two at least. They should do something like that. Never happened. I would love that.
That'll probably happen like a long time from now, probably.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, like if they release this game, like Origins, and it does pop off, and they say their player base is like sliding like down, what they could do is just do really good quality of life updates while their player base is low, and start popping those out. So when they return, they just feel like Grand Cross is a whole new game.
Yeah.
Because I think they do good quality of life updates for the most part. Like they do those good.
Yeah. They used to do them more often, but they still have them happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm hoping that they do. Is like with
much more great,
release,
like,
they go
things
back and they update.
Bosses and shit.
Do you know
Let's
what
go back
I-
to Grand Cross.
Wait.
No.
I want to
Yeah,
say
go ahead.
something real quick. So I would like to see something. I mean, I doubt it's gonna happen, but if they did something with Origins, where you could connect your Grand Cross account to Origins and have some kind of like, not maybe like share units or anything, but maybe some kind of connection, so that if you're a Grand Cross player and you pick up Origins and you're starting, fresh just because it's a new game, you don't feel like you're starting all the way over, start from square one. Like there's something there that kind of gives you some kind of little benefit for playing Grand Cross.
Yeah.
Does that mean I could drag over my Awakened Motto?
You could probably get like rewards. You'll probably get rewards or maybe like a costume, but they're gonna want you to play Origins and they're gonna want you to play from the beginning, like a brand new game.
Pay from the start again, like.
Yeah, it's brand new. It's gonna be a brand new baby, so they're gonna want you to play from the beginning.
Marble for you.
I could see like a reward or costumes maybe, but they're gonna want you to play.
Knowing them just gonna make new tickets for this new banner, that's you have to play the other game to get the tickets to do the summons of the banner.
That's an interesting thing.
Daily logins, you get free tickets for banners.
Dude, please, Netmarble trying to copy right now the Genshin or MiHoYo because they did the global anniversary so bad. Copying Genshin because their anniversary was also trash. Please don't make any daily login thing like what Genshin do. Like you have to log in to the browser to do the daily login. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Bro, I really think Origins is gonna shit on.
Knowing how Grand Cross is handled with this kind of stuff, I would doubt they would divert from how easy it is to just log in on Grand Cross, get your login, get your PvP gems. You technically don't have to play the game, and still get 300 gems a month. Not even playing the game, just logging in.
You can get as a free to play every 2 weeks you get 240 doing everything in the game.
Yeah, but I'm saying like not even playing the game, right? Just logging in.
Oh, yeah.
And if you play the game, it's like I was I did make a video on how to get gems, and I when I was like noting down stuff, I was like, actually, when I first made a video like that, it was like you could get like maybe like 500 gems a month if you did everything. Like these days, because of everything that comes out, you can get so many gems. I would hope that they keep like that, because with Genshin, it's more like they really restrict how many currency you can get, but they have more spread out releases. But units are so difficult to get because they never come back.
Yeah.
much
I hope that
investment.
they make it more like Grand Cross, where maybe it's still like more spread out. They don't just release like 2 units every 2 weeks. That would be like probably not good for that style of game. But they make it so like I would love like Blazing used to do, where the Blazing festivals were all in the Blazing Festival banner. Like if like let's say that the new anniversary comes out, all the festival units are unfeatured in the banner, so you can pull them, right?
Okay,
Other than the featured, yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's how Blazing used to do, and then they stopped doing that. That's why the game died. But I would love something like that, but maybe it's unrealistic.
Who knows, right?
Mumble. I feel like because you're the biggest Grand Cross creator for now in the game. So
For now, is that
For
correct?
now.
No.
He's coming for you. You heard?
No, that's not what I
For
meant.
now.
Enjoy it while you have it.
Yeah.
I meant when the game is alive, because I don't feel the game is gonna last more than a year if it doesn't like get boosted by Origins moving the same way they're doing right now.
Yeah,
My opinion.
Origins, I'm assuming is gonna release at the end of 2023,
Oh,
because
no.
usually when companies say, "Oh, it's gonna release at that year," it's probably at the end, because at the end of a year is where most people have free time.
Yeah.
You know,
But what I meant, like, you're the biggest one. They should contact you. Like, they should at least ask your opinion. They never done that.
No, I mean they hate non-Americans.
They don't even talk to the guy in their stream, don't they? That's what I heard. Yeah, one YouTuber, wasn't there a YouTuber on their stream?
No.
all the podcasts left. Like the boar hat, everyone left.
Yeah, the
He was
they
on a
emailed
date,
me once. They know it exists. They emailed me once, which should like give those like gem codes.
Yeah.
And then they never replied to me again. Like,
What?
I emailed them the same email because I was like, okay, they emailed me first, so they probably would still reply to this. And I emailed them. I don't remember what I said, but it wasn't anything like you suck my butt or something. It was like actually serious, right? And then they never
The only
replied to me.
time they react when you troll them on Twitter.
Bro, I've ratioed them like multiple times now. They definitely hate me. They deleted their tweet when I ratioed them the first time. I mean, they definitely don't like me.
They're salty as hell.
I mean, I only do that because they don't talk to me.
Yeah, so what else can you do?
I wonder. I'm like a bad child wanting parents' attention. You know what I mean?
The thing is that we love the game. We want the game to.
Yeah.
Like, we spend a lot of time playing this garbage game, but we still play for some reason. And I feel like the only
game
way
is good. It's just there's a bunch of bad.
Bad decisions made on
ideas and decisions. Yes.
Yeah.
The core, it's like the core of the game is really good, and before the game started doing bad updates, it was the best. Like it was undoubtedly the best.
Gotcha game
on the market. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
I feel
I
like
don't know if I'd say that.
the only way we can reach Tuned Marble is either by a boycott or a 1-star review, because they will never reply. Like, the only time they made something, they made a change when you did the last boycott for Gother's banner, right?
Yeah.
That was the last
that
time
actually worked.
they replied back by making a change.
Yeah. And
So
so it's a thing that we need to do.
That's a very unhealthy way to do
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
though.
I was just about to say that.
Like I hated doing that because I think it's very extreme, but I did it because I thought it was a terrible decision, and again, it was another way of being like, this is like a sign of the game dying.
And it wasn't like the
making
rates were even good. Like, they boosted it barely. I went 900 just for one copy of Gother. That's how bad
making
the change was.
A bad update like that is another sign of that. Being like, oh yeah, guys, by the way, now we're gonna completely change how the banners work, and you're gonna have to summon on a worse banner to get the old characters. Fuck you.
Dude, that's so bad.
And I was like, nah, I cannot stand for this shit.
I agree.
And
people are calling you back, even though it would have helped you more.
It's funny because I saw on my Rimuru video, because I exaggeratedly is in an exaggerated way say he's the best genie in the game, and people really talk that seriously. So I got a bunch of comments saying, oh, he's being paid by the game to promote the new banner.
No
It's like,
way.
bro, have you seen my shit? I tell everyone to skip banners all the time.
Dude, even when we say skip, they're like, "Oh, but I like this unit," or "It's broken," and then the next month there's a better unit.
You're only saying to
That's all
skip
it
because you don't want us to use the unit in PvP.
Oh my god, they have common amazings. Oh,
That's
Bro,
true.
That is fucking funny, man.
No, but
Wait, you actually deal with that all the time? Yeah.
it is funny to like think that they could be nicer and talk to us and stuff, but that's not very common for these devs. Like again with Genshin, like they have never done anything for their creators ever either.
Right.
And the Marble kind of tried to with the global version, and with the GP in Korea they fly out content creators, they do the live streams content creators. The global version tried in the beginning with their creator club, but then they gave up because I don't know, like they just gave up.
They just didn't want to know it, man. They didn't seem
the version that brings them money. So they should actually
Not
listen
anymore. The latest month in terms of revenue, the GP made more money.
DN made JP 2 million and Global did 4 million.
That's not what I saw. I saw
And for Korean,
the Global made 3 and GP did 4.
I can't.
I think Global still made more than JP, but it wasn't that far apart.
Overall, the yearly revenue, Global makes more money. I mean, I'm not saying who makes more. Well, fuck that. But I'm saying that they should listen because most of the gacha games now.
Player base.
Just don't bring up
There's just
boycott
more
again.
free to- there's just more
AM
free
is
to plays on
already
Global.
never gonna get a 5th weapon because of that.
Yeah, he's getting punished by it, Marble.
His relic is going to be his 5th weapon.
Yeah, it is.
I think that as a whole, they need to listen to their content creators just because they are the pillars of the community and they're like driving the game further.
They shouldn't
Yeah, but
blindly
that's not how
listen
they
to
see
us.
it, though.
But
I
yeah,
agree.
they should see us as a driving force of the voice of the community. And I think that's why they don't engage, because if they engage once, we're gonna expect them to do a lot. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
That makes sense. That absolutely makes sense.
Because if you start listening, then people are gonna be like, "Why are you not listening now?"
Yeah, exactly.
If you give one person or like a few people too much power, they're not gonna like that whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yesterday you said tomorrow type of thing.
Yeah, and so people would expect shit from me as well. Like, why isn't this being changed? I thought they listened to you. Like, I don't know, man. So,
That's all on you then.
people already ask me like, "Yo, can this unit be on the banner?" I was like, why are you asking me that? Like,
But are those like are they serious when they ask you stuff like that?
no, people are serious. People actually think I own the game.
Wow, that's crazy.
If that was the case, we would get no red unit, or those coin units on the banner, because like, who wants those on the banner?
Oh yeah, there's a very important question for me, because I think probably is very scummy and they can do this. Dark Melly, his coin looks different than other festivals. Do you think Marble would pull that whenever he comes back in the coin shop, you can buy him with normal festival coins?
I would doubt that. I think that was just a cosmetic.
Suicide, man. That is suicide, honestly.
But if they do
Bro,
that
would be so bad, bro. That would be so bad.
You can use his coin to buy other coins.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
That
you
pretty much-
can. But his coin look different.
Yeah, but you can still use it as a regular.
I
know it's because I have a spare one.
Yo, send that, Nagato. Send that. I need it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use it to buy one bird material.
Oh, there you go.
What a wow.
Jesus. This man's a
Big
beast.
brain.
When the coin shop update happened and I was farming bird live, I saw so many people in chat, bro, why don't you just buy the coin material for festival coins? Bro, do you know how much a festival coin is? Do you know the equivalent exchange of a festival coin compared to one bird material?
That's right.
7 super awakening coin, easy.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they would do that for gacha days.
Do you all remember the one festival coin for 7 SA coins? That was bad.
I use it every week for the Envo thing because I use so many Envos for gear sets, but the festival coin exchange is so bad.
Yeah.
Like the only people using the shit are whales, right? Only whales, because if you're not a whale and you're actually unironically using your festival coins to buy like 7 SA coins, you're actually not playing the game right.
You're on a different tier of playing.
Honestly, I would like to trade my Rimuru dupe, the blue old one, with a Super Awakening coins because I don't want to use it. Because I want Team 3-6, I don't want to use the extra dupe.
Oh yeah, the collab unit. Yeah, it's like, why can't you just trade it in?
Yeah,
like, collab.
As soon as I get that free OG Rimuru, as soon as I get that free OG Rimuru, I'm using it on Green Rimuru. He's gonna be 4-6. I'm gonna be happy with that.
I did that on my global account.
What do you have him on your global? You have him 3 or 4-6?
5-6 Green Rimuru.
5-6.
One rotation.
I
used every single other unit dupe to buy his coin. Like Rimuru is all that matters.
Yeah, basically same.
Alt-wise, at least.
So listen, I gotta ask a question because we're all thinking it and no one's asking it. So someone's got to do it. When are we getting Nagato X Gamer Subs collab?
When I actually make them more money, I guess.
That's more work.
They make some sick creator cups, but it's only like for like really big creators.
Or
when Origin comes out, who knows?
Yeah.
One day.
Well, I definitely never used Gamer Subs until you, and now I love it. Like they make some good stuff.
It's funny because they actually contacted me. The guy who contacted me, the first thing he asked me was like, "Should I summon for the King banner? Because that's when King is live."
No way, for real?
He's a free to play.
He's one of us.
He was a global player. He found my channel because he watched Grand Cross. He's like, "Oh man, fucking message this guy."
Another question. Can you get Gamer Subs to sponsor the podcast?
Definitely not. They're very picky.
He has to get his own. He has to get his own flavor first, bro.
They don't sponsor a lot of these big YouTubers I watch, even though they use their product like on like stream and stuff. Like, why? Why did you sponsor me? I had like 100k subs. That's
well, it's probably because the person that works for them is a fan of your channel, and I guess he reached out.
Yeah, let's see.
I mean, they are my best sponsor. Fucking BlueStacks was my sponsor, and I dropped them because they suck so bad.
BlueStacks sucks, bro.
And whatever other sponsors I've had, they were. I would say if you get like an email for like a sponsor, and they want to pay you with like downloads and not like a straight fee, don't take it. They're scamming you basically, because they know you're not gonna get that many downloads of your link. It's like you always get like sponsors like that. They're really bad.
Well, when you get that collab with Gamer Subs, just remember I manifested it. You can send me the first. You can send me ThrillMore the first one.
It comes from the podcast.
I mean, listen, if Origin pops off, who knows? Your collab, your podcast might get 100k monthly listeners.
I mean, it's on YouTube, and we do it every week on the Twitch. So
if you want, man.
Welcome to Twitch, Nagato.
The thing is that for a creator to grow, it has to be on a new game. Like for people trying to grow off of Grand Cross right now, it's really hard because there's no new players really, and
it's gonna be really tough.
The current players are already established watching specific content creators.
Hold on, credit.
You have to be unique.
Though Nagato, you are one of the biggest, and yet I see you time and time again, myself included. You'll sit there and you'll raid people still playing this game, and I gotta commend you for that. Kudos, dude.
I mean, I think that people put YouTubers on a big pedestal. I don't know why. I'm below you guys. Like, I sit here and I play like Dark Souls for 10 hours straight, like just normal person, you know.
Yeah.
But I only grew because I played.
You started on release basically.
Yeah, I played Grand Cross when it was still GP. So when the global came out, I already knew how to play the game. Yeah. And everyone that was just starting to make YouTube videos on global, they didn't have the backlog that I did. Yeah. So that's one thing for Origin. Anyone that's playing Grand Cross right now is gonna have a big advantage over people who are just gonna start because there's gonna be a lot of new content creators. They're gonna pop in.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have people who are already into the community are gonna have a bigger advantage over them.
Yeah.
In terms of content, because especially because if you've already played Genshin and Grand Cross, you probably know a lot of stuff.
You already know the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just hope that Grand Cross learns from Genshin and doesn't make a shit gear system.
Yeah, that's all we need, honestly. Just make a good gear system and
It's better, yeah. They're
gonna outthrone Genshin, which I hate so much right now.
No, but I think that it is gonna be like competition for Genshin.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's the exact same market because Genshin taps on the like original anime sort of market for games.
Yeah, because they don't even have an anime.
Yeah. While Seven Deadly Sins is more like an IP based one, which I think drags down Origin.
Yeah,
because if you really don't like Seven Deadly Sins, you're probably not gonna like Origin.
Yeah, Dragon Ball is kind of carried by the IP.
What if they make collab? Like they do the slime, you can do slime.
Yeah,
collab
they can do
Origin.
collabs and stuff, but like when Global first came out, I saw like a lot of people on Twitter, they just didn't want to play Grand Cross, even though the game was, when Global came out, Grand Cross was like the best gacha game. It was like undoubtable. People didn't want to play Grand Cross because it was Seven Deadly Sins, and they just didn't like Seven Deadly Sins, which is fair, right?
I still think Grand Cross is the best free-to-play gacha, though. Like, compared to all these other ones, it's the most generous.
It is.
I don't think I have enough free-to-play experience to comment on that.
Okay, that's fair.
It always has to be with the balance, because I think the most free-to-play gacha game, it was Dragalia Lost, and the game shut down because it was too free-to-play.
Yeah, that's the problem. But I will say, my JP was free-to-play, and I got to Champ 1 with Diane, no Tarmia Link, so...
Yeah, you have to be good at the game still, and know what you're doing. And I think that people don't count that. Like they're like, oh, I'm free to play, and that's why I can't beat Bird. But then they have all the characters. They have all the characters they need. They have Gringoffer, they have Brynhilder, they have Trader Melly. They just don't beat it because they're bad at the game.
Take someone, make them use the account and they will win. Make someone experience use the account.
I feel
that's something
attacked
people
right
don't
now.
count.
And the second thing players have issue with is skipping banners. It's so easy to skip a banner, but
Yeah,
people
see,
still have trouble with
Like
it.
when fucking like Green Melaskala came out, when the Ragnarok Bond came out, be like tagged on Twitter like, yo, I pulled him in only 90 gems. Like, bro, that's 90 gems you could have used on slime.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'm the champion of being free to play because I have almost 3,000 diamonds, and I'm in a 6/6 mono because I've been planning for this.
True rotation's easy.
You saw 2.5 free. Like, in my opinion, like it's finally time for the free to play to look like a whale.
It's time to shine, boys.
Before we go to Mono, we have questions. We have a question from Logan. Who would be the most hype unit to come into the game?
Another
Escanor,
Diane.
Right now
The
or
ultimate
overall?
Escanor.
The one
Ultimate
ultimate.
Escanor. Ultimate Escanor.
Yeah, the one ultimate.
I would be down for a new Merlin, like an actual cool Merlin.
We're talking
was
about
using a
hype,
Maryland?
right?
See,
We're talking about hype.
I think it's really hard to top Assault Meliodas. Assault Meliodas was number 1. If you look at views, like Kabuki's Assault Melee Showcase got like 700k views. That's really hard to top, but I think that it would have to be either a Meliodas or a Escanor, because those are the 2 most popular characters. Like Purgatory Bond is very hyped, but it did not reach like views that the one and like the Meliodas get, like Trader Melly. If Trader Melly, to me, was not a very hype character because it's just okay. It's Meliodas' big sword, right? But the YouTube disagrees and was like my second most popular showcase ever, right? I think it has to be Meliodas. I think Meliodas, because it's the main character. It would have to be like Demon King Meliodas.
They have to get innovative
have
and
a
make a
question.
dual unit. Like it have to be like the one in Trader Melly or something like dual unit.
It would have to be the one ultimate and Demon Meliodas in one card. That would be sick.
Yeah, like be like an exchange unit. That'd be
That would
so
be
cool.
so over the top.
Yeah, that's
It would
way
be
over the top.
Okay, let me bring
for
this up
sure.
again.
That would be the final unit in Grand Cross, bro. That's when you know it's done.
Yeah, pretty much.
But but also another issue that they would run into is that a lot of people would probably not have watched the anime by then because the anime was so bad.
I haven't finished it. I saw the rock fall, and that's when I stopped.
I read the manga. The manga is very people shown the art style for the manga. The art style is okay, but the actual like drawings for the fights from the manga are so raw. If you've never read it, I think it's pretty good.
I like
it
the
has to be a
manga.
character that people have like watched in the anime and know vividly, which is why I think Assault and Melee is so popular. Because when Assault and Melee versus Askner came out, it was like huge because it was so bad, but it was still huge. People still knew about it, you know.
Nag, I have this idea that I wish that it's from the Dokkan, but the Dual Dokkan Fest.
Yeah,
You know
See,
that there is Mael and Darkest Rosa, right? Or like Assaultus Rosa.
They
So
tried
what if
doing something similar with Kusak and Margaret and did not
No,
work
no,
out, but
no,
it was
same
bad
time.
execution. It was bad
Yeah,
execution.
it should have been at the same time, like how Nord Blazing did it.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the same
But
time.
have a pity.
900. So here's my idea. So they can make Archangel banner with Mael and Commandment banner with Kusak and all these with Zeldris too on the other one. And it
You mean the
only
7% commandment banner that we never got that we were supposed to? You mean
And
that
it
one?
has the pity. Make the 600. Make the pity 600.
Only
Pity is a big thing. I think what they could do instead is the pity carries over for like whatever banner.
Yeah,
So if you
true.
like the features for one banner, you summon for that one, but you get the guaranteed from the other.
Yeah,
They could
that's Genshin.
Oh, that's smart. So if you pulled early, you can just switch over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's smart. Yeah, I like that.
I
That's
think
really
it's
smart.
way
About
too
pity
smart for them.
stage, do you mean like festival banners as well, or not?
everyone's a festival banners to pity.
It has to be festivals. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a festival.
Each banner has its own festivals has its own pity, and the noble banner with 3%. Sorry, it's 0.3. Whatever. The lower rates banner has their own pity, so it'd be like Genshin when there's a weapon banner and there's the exclusive character banner and there's the basic banner. So it would be like that.
Oh, I see.
The Kusak would have gone over a lot better if they didn't go, oh, hey, you get him for free, blah, 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 but you have to pull him first before you got the free copy. I think that's what burned people along.
Kusak and Margaret was one of the worst releases in the history of the game.
True.
And it was just poor execution on their part. First off, they're not very hyped characters, and then on top of that, it was really bad execution. Especially, Kusak was such a random character to be a festival, and then they
Not even the
pulled-
demon form. Like,
Yeah, they pulled the fast one on us, and dropping it literally right after the Bastion in the game, Margaret. They were like, yeah, definitely you guys should summon for this. The character that counters Ban, and Ban is not even that good anymore because of Margaret. But by the way, there's going to be a Holy Relic coming in a few months. They're going to make Ban the Bastion in the game again. So fuck you if you don't summon.
Pretty much.
Eat shit.
Fun pains, man.
Yeah. Let's just go back to the topics. So,
There's
volume.
a structure to this one?
Yes.
Yeah, there was.
Just a quick question before we go into.
So yeah, I took that personally because when Kusak came out, right, he was so bad. He was so bad. He countered Ban. He countered Ban, and Ban wasn't even meta anymore because Margaret was meta, and Kusak was bad against Margaret. And then they were like, by the way, Ban's meta again. Like, fuck you. The banner left, but Ban's meta again.
Yeah.
Terry was still in the plans, so they were
Not
preparing.
even they didn't even need Terry. It was just the Holy Relic.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he has Holy Relic and his whole team has Holy Relics. That's really what it
That
is.
was a big deal.
Team is just a pain.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. Like, Slater was actually a solid option, and then they're like, no, we need more power. Let's just pop Terry out our ass.
You got Terry, you got
Yeah,
Slater, you got Keo, you got
But
Easton.
I love
Just
that
options.
they gave Twigo such a
like
good Holy
blue
Relic.
boys,
I kind of wish that they dropped more R characters and gave them really good relics like that.
Leone has a good relic too.
Yeah, but he's not Twigo.
Leone.
I get to try that with Tarmio.
Leone
I'm
has a
gonna
good
try
relic,
that.
but it's not very practical. Like with
Yeah.
Twigo, it was like he doesn't even have to do anything. He has taunt and the HP buff.
Just stands there.
He's just
They
kind
need to
of
make
chilling.
Proudrin's relic already.
Mhm.
Quick question for you, Mike. Do you think we need a relic material exchange shop?
Oh my god, we need that.
They especially they're gonna release like another demonic beast battle probably in their anniversary. I'll say that's very likely part 2 of anniversary. It's gonna be a Ragnarok banner with the new activity. That's very likely. If they're gonna do that, and we're gonna have 3 demonic beasts to farm, and you can only actually get the first time reward for one of them, they're gonna have to do some shit like that because you end up
Isn't
farming
that too soon though? Release a new one.
Yeah, we need an exchange shop so badly.
Like I deleted a bunch, but I had like over like 3,000 cubes of each because I farmed birds so much, right? And it's
What am I supposed to do with those?
Yeah,
Because
well,
I'm
like,
chilling like 6,000.
all you can do with them is delete them. Like there's not much else you can do really.
What a savage.
Honest cube.
What a savage.
The old ones are so fucking like annoying to farm up, man.
And if you could
Wish the
exchange
bird could
them-
drop the yellow crystal or the cubes or whatever, the yellow cubes, because I have like 2 of those now.
If you exchange them for like other materials for the relics as well, it would be. It's such.
You should be able to
It's
change
such
up
a basic thing, you know?
Yeah,
It's such a-
I feel like you should be able to stash like a big cube stash and then exchange it for the triangles.
Yeah, it's such
It's mainly the
basic thing.
unknown cubes, man, that I have that are just like so many. Like, just
Hopefully we can exchange purple cubes for yellow cubes.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
it's like
what I
so
want.
hard
That's
to
what
get
we
yellow
want.
cubes, bro.
Like just goes visit King and just there you go, switch them up.
Yellow
Sweet,
cubes
done.
are so scarce, man.
The only reason why I think they wouldn't do it is because they want to sell more bundles. And
Agreed.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely we just rather testing a banner to get the character that makes it easier than buy a bundle. You'd think. But I don't know. Exchange shop definitely needed though.
If it's Logan, your friend request is not pending because I already denied it like a year ago. I don't accept friend requests unless I know who they are.
Yeah, I get friend requests too. I'm just like, I don't know who you are. I don't do that.
So I closed Discord because I'll get like the weirdest messages and people being like, "Yo, can you give me your account?" It's like so many people. You would be surprised. There's so many
I'm not
people.
surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
Mhm.
I'm like
They do
saying,
that to you?
I said I was taking a break. I took like a week break. People were like, "Are you quitting? Can I have your account?" I was like, "No."
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
You want
That's
my
insane.
account that I've spent thousands of dollars on for free? Are
It's
you
like
kidding?
you would
Right, sure.
imagine when I'm on these like I'm on a bunch of like the Grand Cross servers, so they see my name and the first thing they do is like message me something stupid. Is the first thing they do. So yeah.
I guess it just comes with it, right?
It's never like, hey Nagato,
me.
hey Nagato, you were very epic, nice. It's like, hey
Give me
Nagato,
account.
should I summon on X banner? Like, watch my videos, man. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, did they never ask for feet pics? That's unfortunate.
What happens?
Oh yeah,
man.
yeah.
Nagato feet pick might be actually broken.
Whenever I open
damn,
my
they should ask
DMs,
you for a picture made outfit.
That might be a different breed.
Nagato Grand Cross OnlyFans? Wink, wink.
Grand Cross.
Ooh, what a good idea, Nagato. You can earn
if
a lot of money.
Origin doesn't go very well,
That's the next option.
Mhm.
So to sell his body for some money. I don't know.
Well, you got the
Oh
main
my,
outfit.
yeah,
You just
he
need
said
a few.
it.
You just need a few other outfits.
Don't bring that back. That was his darkest times.
Yeah.
that was
That was
horrible.
funny though. That was funny.
I've tried to do videos like
I
that. Where
respect
it's
you
like,
for
oh,
doing that. I
the
respect you for
viewers
doing
choose
that.
what I do,
couldn't do
but
that. I
then they
couldn't
just
do that.
say, "Do the Nagato made thing." I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
it's like
so
you're not-
annoying.
It's like people aren't me. You know what I mean? Like,
Like during my summons for Rimuru, I tried to 6-6 him. Every shaft I got, I would like down some random hot sauce with like terrible chicken nuggets. So
And,
I tried that.
And the shaving of your head too. That was pretty savage, bro.
I mean, that wasn't like a challenge. I just really wanted to shave my head.
Alright, hold on.
It was hot, right? It was hot.
It was really warm.
We gotta go gushy. So there's somebody saying Nagato, if I ever got the chance to talk to him, he'd say how much he helped me with everything because he was a massive help with pretty much everything.
That is very epic. That is very epic.
Nagato.
Thank you for being a dad's
Listen,
figure
and
for most
people
free-to-plays.
say YouTubers are only bad.
Bro, trying to
Real
figure out gear when I first started, I didn't understand like the defense and attack rolls. Like the first month of global, I was so lost. I think I watched the same video like 7 times.
Yeah, the gear is always complicated, but that was like the biggest time for like content creation was because the game has so much stuff. People get very overwhelmed and like, well, okay, what do I do here? Like, let me
Yeah,
look it up.
I joined PBS like December just because I was like, I just want to get the cool characters. That's it. And now there's like artifacts or whatever, and I'm like, I have no idea what this stuff is.
Yeah, the first thing you do is like, what's the video showing me which one has the most views? Is what I'm watching.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Eddie. So he's saying food material exchange. So if you made like so much food or whatever on one, you
Yeah.
can just swap it out for another type of food.
I have like 1,000 of some random food. I think it's like crit resistance food that I never make. And I'm like, can I just get like CC food?
Yeah,
Like,
just CC food, please. You even got to exchange like 3 of one food for another, so that'd be signed. Go for that.
I guess it's just supposed to be for affinity, to be honest, though.
Yeah.
Well, see,
I was gonna say, how do you have food? I always I max out all my affinity with food.
I
Cray,
don't
do
max
you a
any of my
favor, and
affinity.
you-
I'm too lazy.
I see how it is. Okay.
How many of you guys still using CC food?
I use CC food every day.
Always.
Yeah,
Dude, I
always.
just pissed off the
Always.
guild that we're fighting in Guild War the other day just to piss them off, right? They went into Zenith's chat and started bitching about me because I use CC food. I'm like, bro, I'm not even using a meta team. Fuck off.
Are you in top 100?
No, I wasn't in top 100. It was just in normal challenger. I was just fucking around with
I'm always in there in challenger because I can't, like, my teams don't lose because if you out CC, you basically win.
Yeah.
And I always end up ranking up in a challenger on an accident. I'm like, oh, well, I guess the YouTube video is going to be bots this week.
But I feel like since Red Tarmiel dropped, the meta changed in a way that if you have Red Tarmiel and an evasion food, like you really don't need to go for a high CC teams. Like this PvP week.
The meta right now is definitely like the end Tarmiel link
Yeah.
Rush, and it's so annoying.
I grinded Champion 1 this week in 5 matches using evasion food, which I hate. It's common using evasion food, but still I
hate
use
it,
just
too.
put the memes, okay? Put the N 1-6, Tarmiel 1-6 as an association, and with Skadi, no cosmetics 1-6, and I didn't need to go with high CC, and I won all the matches.
Crazy.
Yeah, the
CC was
especially
160, it was trash.
On global, people I feel
Are
like
bad.
aren't as used to seeing the Tarmiel link yet,
Yeah.
and they're probably going to be double attacking way more for now. You know, as people get used to it.
Yeah.
On JP, if you play Champ 1, every single enemy has, or if you play Champ, every single enemy has Tarmiel, so people are more used to it. People don't just double attack me anymore.
Yeah.
No, you just gotta go for like
No,
one of
don't
each
worry.
character, really.
When Tarmiel gets in the SSR banner, everyone's gonna have it, so it's gonna be great.
Including
It'd be
me.
gross.
Including
Effect
me.
unit, you're
Okay,
fine.
including me,
haven't
because I don't
run
have
into a
them.
single problem.
Let me do a multi on your account, bro. I got a Tarmiel and a Star on the guaranteed 300 for my
Listen,
friend.
man, I
One
did
multi.
320 gems and I didn't get them, bro.
You should have let me do one multi. I guess. I don't know, bro.
I feel that Marvel fucked up using this Tarmiel, but in a way, he helped the meta just from being just run CC food, go first and win. Like right now, it made the PvP more playable. You don't have to really max every team. You can enjoy PvP somehow, run different units. Because I love running Ludo, but Ludo now is trash because even the relic, it has no passive. It's still like
Ludo himself doesn't do
He has
much on
useless
his own
cards.
team.
He's like Kyo,
he's just like
but
Kyo.
the effect
He's
should have
good.
stayed the same. If it stayed the entire game, I think it would have been better than what he got.
No, because he still dies in 2 hits.
Not if you like taunt, you know, with the best unit in the game right now, Diane.
Well, if you're going second, you could just kill him.
Evasion food.
Yeah,
I
I feel like
have you
right
not met,
now-
have you not met Rimuru and Trader Melee? They one-shot units.
Rimuru doesn't do anything to me. I don't know what you mean. I haven't lost to a single Rimuru unless I'm using Rimuru.
as much as I love shitting on it Marvel, but when how they like treat free-to-plays or like the game in general, I feel like Green Gother, the Halloween one, used to be like, you must have him. Right now, Red Gother is much more better than him in PvP.
I kind of agree to that, yeah.
The Halloween is better in PvE content, but I mean the red one right now, if you have him in PvP, he's a god.
It's an interesting thing because like Red Gopher for quite some time was like an unused character for PvP, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
I think that's because of Margaret. Margaret was popular
yeah,
for a while.
but I think it's also that. But it was like back then it was like, oh yeah, just use 2 different race characters, it's fine. But like there's so many good unknown characters and so many good characters that work well together. They are of the same race. It's like, man, it's really hard
Merlin
to
who clicked. Yeah, it's Summer Merlin who made things different for running Gother, because I run Summer Merlin every team. And if I face a team running Gother, I'm just gonna attack Seal and beat their ass. So Gother by himself in the team is just, it's a waste of cards unless you use the rank up. If you don't use the rank up, what are you gonna do with Gother? He's gonna do nothing. Even if you have him.
I hate rank ups in this game in PvP. I honestly hate it.
I like the way they did it with Shin. I think Shin has the appropriate rank up. Yeah, because it's from his passive, but it also takes 3 of his cards, which can be a little much.
Shin is the best design character in the game.
I'm excited to use him with Mono because of the defense lowering.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of the first teams we're gonna use. Is gonna be with Mono.
Try out Roxy. Try out Green Roxy too, because she's my crit.
Yeah, you know me, I'm gonna make 10 videos on it, but you know
I'll react.
I'm sad. My favorite Roxy doesn't work with the new Mono because it's the red one.
I mean,
well, she makes it worse now because like because of the
lasts for
explosion
2 turns, right? Yeah, it lasts for 2 turns.
I like the way that they design her because catastrophe characters, they like no one really cares for the Siren volume, but no one really cares for catastrophe characters. And
I'm
no
the
one
one
cared
that
until
carries
Lilia
dropped.
I carry the community. It's a small community, but I carry it well.
On his back. He carries it on his back.
The character some of her is like the unit has to be really cool, which she is. She's really cool.
She is.
She looks like a Metal Gear character.
Raiden, yeah, she looks so much like Raiden.
She looks like Raiden. People said Jetstream Sam. She also looks like him because she's more human. But
I love that she looks so good though.
And they have to be really, really, really good.
I think she is.
Which is what happened with Lilia. Like Lilia was so overpowered. For PvP, she's kind of okay, but she was so overpowered. I am kind of surprised Mono to me doesn't look overpowered, but it might. I don't know. We'll see when.
I think here's the way I'm expecting it, right? Because like I think you're going it properly. I'm looking at her kit. And I understand how her kit works, and like I know you do too. But maybe you're just like the defense lowering just doesn't sound as good ignites. But I feel like if they make, I just feel like she's gonna be broken.
I just kind of wish that the debuff stacked a lot, so you could have Lilia at all times with her full passive.
So you think it's because you can only get 3 of the passive? That's why you do know you can still use Lilia's debuff, right? It's a 1-turn debuff.
But then that debuff is not gonna have the full passive in the first attack, and then you can't use Green Zeldris, which I think would be good for.
So we need another debuff unit. That's what you're thinking.
We need a 3rd slot unit. Like it's kind of like Bond's team right now. Like Bond team needed Terry, and now he got that, and that's what was so good about the Bond team.
I think that also the 3rd slot for that team is kind of a weird pick because it was kind of like a given that you'd use Grey Mono with Lilia if you're gonna use a catastrophe team.
Yeah, exactly.
But now there's a new Mono that's also green. So you know you're gonna have to replace her. So who you're gonna use? Valenti. You're gonna use.
I'm gonna use. I think MK2.
Yeah, if you're gonna, I'm saying like old Valenti. If you're using old Valenti, it's gonna be good for the Rimurus. But then your team's gonna lack DPS as much, which is probably what you're gonna go for because Mono is a DPS character and so is Lilia. So
yeah, I feel like they made this team so flexible now because they're no longer like exclusively catastrophe, so you could fill in the gap. I think
I'm not gonna lie.
I do too, but at the same time, it's like I can use MK2 now because MK2 can finally crit because Mono's passive. You could also use Valenti, like the older Valenti, because resistance, or you could use Green Roxy and see if she crits. You can use Shin. You can use like there's so many options now.
I'm ready to talk about Mono, but guys, I'm gonna start the giveaway, okay? The 6-6 Rimuru giveaway for, is it JP or Global?
It's
I think I have to get going anyways, unfortunately.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, go ahead.
It's gonna be
the marbles.
Yeah, so Volume, we're gonna talk about Mono. I'm gonna give you the entire podcast.
I've already talked about Mono. I just want to know what Nagato thinks. Like, do you think she's gonna be better than Lilia, or do you think she's gonna be like respectable, like up in the meta?
I think she'll be very, very respectable. I think I would have a better idea using her. I think her stats will determine that more. If she is, if they just went like overboard and just gave her like some of the best stats in the game, she has a really good chance of actually being so good. She might not even be run only on catastrophes, like Lilia. Like Lilia, the best team is not even catastrophes. The best team is Kyo and Triller Mally, right?
But I like how she sports the team because it makes the team better.
Yeah. She was meant to be a catastrophe character, right? Because her passive is that. Her passive is buffing other characters. So she was made for that, but she's so good that she can be run other places. That's what I'm actually hoping that she is, because she doesn't have anything that says catastrophes, but clearly I think she was meant to be run with Lilia.
Yeah, it's
had
a
great
obvious, right?
idea.
Because of the Kyo style of play with her, even though it's not as many. Yeah.
Yeah, and because Lilia is going to be buffing her damage as well.
And then Lilia has the chance to crit now because of the debuff, which is disgusting. Well, if you run out of Merlin Link, you'll get like 71%, 72%, which I don't know if it's enough.
It's not good. Not anymore.
Even with the 30% decrease?
Benimaru with 140% can crit.
Yeah, Benimaru was...
Time to
at least we know.
Time to run Ludo on that team too, right, boys?
At least we know Mono will crit, right? Because Mono is doing everything the buff critting.
That also means you have to out CC Diane's, and that's literally impossible.
I would be very surprised if Mono doesn't have like really high crit chance. But that's the thing as well. Like the DNs around on PvP, it's gonna be really hard for her to cock DN.
Molly had a great team idea. It's gonna be Diane.
Here's the thing that I'm thinking,
and
like,
Lilia.
Because you showed Benimaru not too long ago critting with weak point, right? One of the best cards in the game, in my opinion, is a weak point that can crit. It just hits different, and it looks like her card. It was multiple hits. It looks like her card is multiple hits, which is what we want. We don't want to have one and done like Jericho. We want multiple hits.
Yeah.
So if it's multiple hits, I think she can probably one-shot Deanna for level 3.
I think that it's gonna be more relegated to Lilia for doing that.
The blue card.
Yeah.
Remember Mono's green. So
yeah, but it doesn't matter if you crit the weak point. It's still like you're getting hit by a blue unit.
With Benimaru, it was like type advantage if you manage to get both crits of like Slater. Then you would get the one shot on any green character with a level 1. And then for red characters you would need like a level 2, like Deanne with a taunt. Level 2s weren't enough even if you double crit. Which is a problem because then she heals so much because fucking Tarmiel. So, I mean, depends on. I think her plus Lilia giving her extra damage could happen like that. But
you could also run like Lolly Merlin because she has 65k something if you max her out, so that way you can infect the units that get the Tarmiel link.
I have one more question for you because I'm assuming you know what my channel is about, right? I skip everything except MetaFest that require like the good ones like Turtlemilli and like the end that actually impact everything. I'm gonna 6-6 this mono, right? I'm trying to make the Tastic team as meta as possible. Do you think that's fine for someone like me who wants to showcase this team at their best? Like, it's not going because I'm already beating all the PvE content. I'm hitting champ 1 every week anyway. Do you think that really impacts my account since I'm free to play and I'm saving up for this anyway?
No, if you beat everything in the game, who cares?
Exactly.
I mean, that's how you should play. You play the game however you want to play it. I mean, it's way better to do what you're doing than these free-to-play players that summon every single banner that comes out. It's like
at least I'm investing it to one team that can actually hit champ 1 every week. You're right.
It's the worst thing you can do is not save for the banners you think will actually impact your account, because you see like these people be like, oh man, I can't beat this activity. It's like, well, you have been spending all your gems on banners, on low quality banners, because you have no patience. Right.
It's the same thing for the King situation where I was like, I'm gonna go Lilia because she's exclusive, she's all day, she looks very good on paper, and with her relic, I feel like she could be very good. It turns out she is very good, and King is just kind of getting cooked left and right now with these green units. I feel bad for people. I feel so bad for King because King is a good unit on paper, but he's terrible for free to play because if you go second, he dies.
And the problem with King is that he was the best unit in the game when he came out, and then
1 week.
All of a sudden,
Aftermath.
Trader Mally came out, which has a Pierce card.
I know we still have 6 more maps, so guys, join again. It's not
and
one.
And then now Tarmiel Link came out, which cucks full AoE characters, right? Because like with Trader Mally, you can single target one character that doesn't have the Tarmiel Link and then AoE. But with King, if you want to use both your cards, you have to double AoE and get debuffed. So I think King characters are just destined to get cocked by the
developer. Forever. Yeah, because this happened with OG. I literally, like, no joke, I called it. I was like, this King's gonna get cucked in 2 weeks because the OG King got cucked in 2 weeks, and it legitly happened. I feel like they hate King. Like, they don't hate him, but they like screwing him over. Unlike Bond.
Bond's dick.
Hey, be fair. King is the best PvE farm unit.
Yeah, he's
Shin
a cool
is.
farmer.
Shin is better.
I mean, him and
King is better because he can
use King, Shin, and Arthur with the whole.
I use King, Gother, and Shin. I guess they were on the same team.
I use King, Arthur, and Red Sario.
Yeah.
With Death Pierce at the end.
You guys forgot
Hauser has a single target card. I use Hauser for gold stage. He one shots anyways. Because I have him with UR gear.
You have him with Pierce rolls or attack rolls on Hauser?
Full Pierce. Because because I'm not using Lily, right? So he can actually just one shot him.
Neg, I wanted to ask you, in your opinion, what do you think is the best gear set for Rimuru, and what's his best team for PvP?
I don't know his best team. I guess his best team is the DN team, but
the Alt Rush team is what I've heard.
Like
Right now, I'm
Yeah,
loving
Ultra, yeah. Diane and
Diane
Rimuru.
and Millum, dude. It is so broken.
Really? Rimuru,
Yeah.
Diane, and Milam?
Well, I mean, this is
Yeah,
on
because-
Eddie's account, so it's nobody's gonna live through this. But
Because of Tommy Link.
The issue with Milam is that if you face a Rimuru, you get ultra cocked because he
Yeah,
keeps
true.
removing your holy relic every single turn.
That's
which
how
is
I lost on stream today.
Infuriating. It's really infuriating. And then with Rimuru being green, you also get cocked. But you do pretty well against the ends. But I mean, probably the end team. But that's the thing is that that's his best team. But that's
Who's
also
the third? Who's the
you could
third person on that
still
Diane team that you're talking about?
Margaret.
Probably Trader and Melly.
Margaret.
Oh.
And then who's
Yeah,
fourth?
that's how
on
you
that?
can clones.
Fourth is Merlin in the back.
Green Merlin.
Mhm.
Like, so Green Merlin also gives him damage.
And
So
then-
like even at 3-6, you can still wipe, depending on how tanky the enemies are.
And what are you
But-
thinking for his gear? Attack crit?
Probably attack crit. Yeah, I don't see
Okay.
why he uses anything else because he crits pretty often, even on high crit resistance unit characters. Because he hits so
Okay.
many times.
Alright,
Because,
so I have a question
his
for you,
card-
Nag. If you're,
His card hits so many times, so he hits like a bunch of crits.
Right,
and he just
right.
gets really high
That's what
crit
I was
damage
thinking.
In general.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Nag. So me and Thrill are saving some gems for rotation to do like a little dual summon. Do you think it's worth waiting for a couple of weeks to see what the anniversary is going to be before we do that?
Yes.
Like, or should we just go? Do you think Rimmer is that good that just go for it now and just?
I'm not. Rimmer is like, fuck. He's like the, like he's like
so
top
good.
5. He's like top 5
Mhm.
maybe.
if you do Guild
like-
Wars in a competitive level, I'd say yeah, he's a needed unit. But
Is he? I don't know
Yeah, he's
how-
really good for Guild Wars.
I don't know anything
Um,
about Guild Wars.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Me
say it, then. I
neither.
would say for
Right.
Annie, every unit is meta. Sadly,
Yeah,
yes.
so Thrill, I think
There's
They built
6
it to be,
It's weird.
It's guaranteed that the anniversary banner will be good. Like if it's
Yeah,
not,
true.
I'll be incredibly surprised. Especially if there's voting. If there is voting, it's gonna be good, right?
Yeah.
Even,
No, we're
even-
getting Green Escanor. It's gonna be the best one
No.
ever.
have you seen these people vote? They always put red Escanor,
No.
green Escanor.
even
By the way,
in-
guys,
But it's probably
now
gonna
that
be
we actually mentioned Guild Wars, shouldn't they bring back the ungeared one?
No, that was the stupidest thing they ever did.
I want to play it, okay? Sorry.
You want to play what?
Guild Wars Ungeared.
Yeah, I want the
it's-
ungeared Guild
King
Wars.
is
Wow.
saying it's back right now.
You have to be a top guild, don't you?
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
have to be
I
pretty
don't
high,
think
don't you?
Guild Wars is
I don't
not
remember how
really my
high
thing.
have you be.
So it's the implementation of ungeared Guild Wars was the stupidest thing ever because they put broken buffs on there, and it doesn't even matter anyway, right? If
The
it's
max
the
you
same
get is like
people who
10
win-
gems, I think.
It's the same guild that wins in ungeared is gonna win in or
Yeah, obviously.
geared that's
Yeah,
gonna
So
win in
Zenith,
geared, too.
Zenith and Global, they've
Hey,
been number
I
one
told you,
for
they
how
should
long?
have just put a Z on our chest. We're never giving that thing.
I mean, you never know. I'm about to bust out my 100 grand, okay?
I'm just
I
gonna say
support
for
the
months
homies.
of that.
But I
I
mean, it
support
was
the
just the
homies.
buffs were too broken for
So,
free to play to
are
even
we-
think about trying.
Are we definitely getting the Fever banner back? You think?
I really hope so. It's so good.
You know what the promo's gonna announce on their anniversary? Super Awakening Plus.
It's
Broken unit again.
Oh,
What we were
gross.
talking about
Oh, the
is your easy
Holy
A's and
Relic
stuff
Awakening.
earlier. I think
say
that's what
Holy
should be the new stars, the easy A's, because that's what BBS does. They like change the whole color of their stars or whatever when you awaken them or whatever they would be when they get a resurrection.
Holy,
So that would
Holy,
be cool.
Holy Relic Super Awakening coming next. Calling it right now.
You only have to spend $20 to do it.
Yeah.
Only, huh?
Yeah, only.
Per unit. Like if you have green Escanor and red Escanor, you have to buy it for both.
Of course. Remember the Elot and Elizabeth gear?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I just hope that for anniversary they have the new character and maybe an unfeatured like base Ascanor. That would be sick. But
Well,
That'd
that's
be
not
nice, right?
please.
That'd be hard.
They need to do something crazy because like the last two banners have been like, including like the Rimuru and Mono have been like on paper they're just like what the hell. So Anniversary needs to be crazy, right?
I mean, the mono banner, if you want the catastrophe characters is not bad. All the catastrophes are there. Right?
Blue Lily is on it, like all the ones that matter. Yeah,
the one that matters.
Yeah,
right?
the unit that you'll never pull. You'll never pull the Blue Lily.
I'm actually I'm surprised that what is it? Green base Valenti's not on the banner, which is surprising.
I need her.
Oh yeah.
Mine is 2/6. I hate it.
Pulled her 500 times. I have Valenti's. What?
I have
Mine
her
is
4/6.
How?
Mine's
2/6.
But it's fine because MK2 is on the banner, and I think MK2.
Dude, I just recently 6/6 counter Melly.
I think.
Yeah, that's fine. He took me forever to do as well.
There was one banner that I pulled Lolly
Gallant.
24 times.
I cannot pull Gallant.
Lolly Merlin 24 times.
No, Lolly Merlin.
Green
Valenti.
Merlin,
I pulled the Valenti 24 times. I think it
wasn't it the Shin, like the green Shin when he first dropped. I swear.
I don't. Maybe. No, I think it was. I think it was. Was it Anniversary or was it Bond? I don't know. It was a banner that I saw.
I think she was on that banner. Yeah.
The unit that I cannot get Dukes for is Gallant. Blue Gallant.
Because
I just
it's
got banners.
Yeah. At least this banner is better than the collab banner by like miles.
They don't put Red Alaska on any banner. She's been 2/6. I have never pulled her. I've only bought her from the coin shop.
I mean, she is a coin shop character.
I know, but they don't put her on any banners. They put all the other coin shop units on. Like,
yeah.
So I have a question. This is kind of a weird one, Nag.
Wait. My
like
McDonald's is right here. Give me a second. I'll be right back. You ask me when give me like 30 seconds.
Yeah, go
But the bag, it's a food. Who's winning right now?
I was winning until my ball decided to kill itself.
It's easy. I think you won twice now.
How could I join?
Someone's about to have a new
I won there.
Exclamation mark play.
I did. Well, I did, but
Yeah,
then
that's how we.
I did do play, but I like didn't register.
You did register. I can see you're the third now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Chicken winning.
Okay.
I'm just playing for fun. Have I come in first at all? No? Okay.
Yeah.
I am third still.
Well, boy, you came in first in mine.
I did.
Yeah.
Actually,
somebody DM me.
I actually can't believe that I was late to this podcast.
That's
I'm
how
sorry.
I know I made it. Somebody impersonated me.
I know. I was like looking at it, like, why the fuck do you have that profile picture?
No one could ever impersonate you, Mumble. You're too unique.
No, just say cunt a lot and you're fine.
Yeah, just say.
Wait, I'm third, right? I'm third.
Hey,
cheesy.
Guys, join.
Press play or exclamation play to join, guys.
Yeah.
How many more do we have until we do the giveaway?
How many more? I was about to ask. How many?
I think 3 more races and we're done.
Why did you do so many?
I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, 3 would have been good.
All right, Riggatony. I'll hit you up later, bro.
Yo, Riggatony, have a good one, man. Take care.
Bro.
I'm gonna go get 11 mil boxy so real quick.
Yeah.
Then come back and flex next week.
No problem.
Come back and flex next week, alright?
Of course.
Alright, man.
See you next one.
Oh, Venom, don't say that.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
Hey,
so yeah, next. So as Respawn mentioned earlier, we plan on doing dual summons, and we've never done it before. And I know you've done it with Speedy. How do you get your screen and Speedy screen in the same thing?
There's multiple ways you can do it. You could both just record your screen and send each other and put in editing. But what we've been doing is we stream on Discord our screen, and then on the OBS you capture the Discord window.
The window capture.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There we go.
So it saves syncing. Syncing is so bad.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about, honestly.
Wait, did I join? Because I think I did.
The quality,
like 10,000 steps to get that. Go down to like crazy stairs.
the quality could be
Go back like heavy breathing there.
The quality, what'd you say?
The quality could be bad depending on your internet connection, but you should be fine.
Oh, my internet. I got really good internet.
Mine's pretty decent.
It also depends.
Oh yeah, I can't see myself.
Yo, just spawn. Please make sure you have the gems, bro. Just because you're really bad at saving gems.
There's this baby going around right now. Because Beat started it, and now other YouTubers are doing it
We're gonna
for
give
Shiju
Nagato and
Summon.
Speedy a run for their money.
Yeah, Speedy and I haven't summoned in a while, but to be fair, he hasn't really been summoning too much.
He's been skipping like a free to play.
No, he was like, oh, I'm gonna do one rotational slime, and then he did 3 rotations off screen. It's like
You better force that ban to go for mono.
I
I'll be pissed.
haven't seen any summon videos from him. I've just seen showcases from him.
Yeah,
But he always that's on
summons for a lot of people don't really get that many views. For me, I do my summon streams and it gets all the views mostly because I do the showcase right after.
Yeah.
But summons for Grand Cross are not very exciting because it's guaranteed. You know, for other games like Dokkan, because it's not guaranteed, it's more exciting. It's worse because it's not guaranteed, but it's more exciting
Dokkan
to watch.
Evil.
Yeah.
So Nag, you've been streaming on Twitch recently a lot. What do you think? What's better for you, YouTube or Twitch in a streaming sense?
I mean, Twitch is more chill because I get less viewers, so you get like the chat is readable.
Right.
And because I can just stream whatever and not be worried about YouTube cucking me.
Right.
But in general, Twitch is better because of how they made the system with the subs and the gifts and stuff. Like on YouTube, I would probably, for me to actually make money from the stream, I'd have to the stream would have to be up and AdSense would make me the money. But with streaming, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And I can just get the content from the stream and upload, which is the best. Because then on stream, people are like, oh, you should actually use this unit instead of this unit. And it is a lot better. The viewers on Twitch are also...
How often are you going to stream on Twitch?
Not as bad. I want to stream every day until Origin comes out, so I can have stable viewers for it.
Twitch me again, boys. You.
So you plan on streaming on Twitch from now on?
Yeah, because with all the games coming out, most of these games I probably wouldn't be able to upload them. Like the Black Clover games probably going to be big, but I don't know. It probably would be nice to upload, but at the same time, it might not get as many views and it'll cuck my channel. With Twitch, I can just stream them, and I'll probably get a good amount of viewers, regardless of what it is. Because even when I was streaming fucking Genshin and no one much I watched, I still had like 200 viewers. It's just not bad. It's less, but it's not bad. So long as I get people at least watching, it's good.
It's almost weird. Because I upload Epic 7 and my Epic 7 videos do better than my Genshin videos or my Grand Cross videos, but I've been doing Grand Cross longer, so it's weird for me.
It's also a issue of competition as well. With YouTube, you gotta compete with me basically, but you gotta compete.
Well, I don't compete with you. I just let you do your thing, and I'm like, that's me.
No, you are competing. You're competing for viewer retention, but if you upload like a game with lesser competition, you end up getting
doesn't have much creator. That's why you're going.
If that's the case, whenever I do my summoning for mono and 6/6, they're like, "You want to watch a 6/6 mono? Come to the Volumes channel. See what happens."
That's the thing, right? You gotta be original because you're competing. If you're competing with someone and you do the exact same thing, the one that's bigger is gonna win, obviously.
I'm not going for festivals for a reason. There's no chance.
If you're doing something that I'm not doing, then there's no competition, or you're gonna win the competition in that case.
Yeah.
I still even with me doing this exclusive catastrophe thing, I get months of drought because I had to wait how many months for mono from Lilia. Like I still summon for other stuff, but like my main content's catastrophes, and it takes too long for them to come around.
Yeah, true. The last catastrophe we got was wasn't it Blue Lilia?
Yeah, it was like 6 months ago, 5 months ago.
Damn.
I thought it was 4 months ago.
It's been a while. Yeah, Christmas Lilia. It's been a long time. It's pretty much.
One thing I see with Genshin creators, because there's a lot of free-to-play Genshin creators that get a lot of views, is they mostly stream.
I wish I could.
And they do like the stream highlights, but they don't just call it stream highlights, of course. They just do like a clickbaity title and then something.
I hate doing that.
But it's what you gotta do.
It's so scummy though.
And it is what you gotta do, or else no one clicks. It'd be like that. But they get a lot of views, and they just gotta be creative with it. When you can't just do everything, because you're being like handicapped in that sense.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do then is I'm just gonna like yoink your thumbnail. I'm like, yeah, no.
Make sure your thumbnail says Grand Cross content that you won't see on Nagato's channel.
You should see.
React to I was gonna actually say Marilli. React to mine, Marilli, and Speedy's videos.
I've done that
for the units that you don't summon. Yeah.
I only react to your catastrophe content though, because it's kind of like my thing. But they do pretty well, like for the most part, because like it's cool seeing other content creators use the catastrophes from using these whale teams, because they're always like their opinions are always like, this is different.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't bad. It's just not what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Because
really,
like,
you sneaky sneak.
you got to be
Say hi.
relatable, you know. I don't feel relatable when I use
my
like
only
whale
response
teams.
is Grand Cross is the best game ever.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, are you
Pulled up. Really
hey,
pulled
welcome.
up.
Are you summoning for 6/6? Are you skipping?
Oh, he wouldn't get
There's
it.
only
Oh, wait,
two
no.
options. Either you summon for 6/6 or you skip.
Exactly. So I want to know if he's summoning for 6/6 like the mono main, or if he's skipping.
He's a free to play.
Wait. I'm free to play. All right.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
will. Right.
So he's skipping.
We doing 1 out of 6 showcases.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just give you.
If I get unlucky, my showcase will also be 1/6.
And we
You hear that,
don't
guys?
have
You're gonna have to
Right.
wait 2 weeks for the 6/6 showcase. All right, from the free to play.
I mean, if it's 6/6 and one rotation, then.
I hope you do. I really do, because I would love to see your feedback on her. Because her ultimate is a whale.
I mean,
ultimate.
the ultimate. I mean, the ultimate is going to be good. Obviously, it's Lost Veins ultimate.
Yeah, and top of her passive that gives her 70% attack.
Lost Vein as a 6/6. He doesn't kill Bon. So Mono's green.
But
I don't know what she's gonna do.
She's got a 70% attack
right
increase in
now,
her passive.
you don't just face Bon, and the thing is that she's gonna have a much higher damage output than Lost Vein because of Lily and because of her passive.
Exactly.
Like Lost Vein, the issue is that he did a lot of damage by himself when he came out, but now there's all these characters that do much more, and then on top of that they do a lot of damage. That's the issue with Lost Vein.
Mm-hmm. So she's pretty much green Lost Vein reworked into a female.
Lost Vein, Attack on Titan, Death Pierce, all combined into one unit.
Dude, I'm so happy they gave her that passive because I've been asking for a Death Pierce passive in the front for a while now. I have been. It's crazy.
You're getting that shit up. That's it.
Okay, alright, I'll have to bid, boys. So yeah, see you next one.
We're still doing the giveaway?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, the giveaway's still going.
She's got such a busted passive, it's crazy.
Yeah, we go.
Wait, I call redo. I forgot about this race. I didn't get to get in.
You can still win.
We should have just did the one and done.
That's just fucking crazy though.
One and done is gonna be so unfair. Come on.
No, you should have did like three. Three's a good number.
Yeah, but now
7 because you guys are talking, so I don't know. Like I would have something running on the stream.
I mean, it's okay. So, Naka, do you think it'd be fine for them to take old Mono's relic, update the stats, make it maybe 5% better, and slap it on new Mono? Because that would still be fine, right?
I would like something new.
So you want Benny
I want
Mariu's
something
relic to do then?
I don't know, like because the corrosion's cool, but I think that for a character that's like new named, they probably should make something better. I was kind of upset what they did with Mark II Valenti because her relic sucks.
Also,
because Mark II Valenti when she came out. Basically, but I'm more specific, the Awakened characters, right? Because
Yeah.
Mark II Valenti, when she came out, she was one of my favorite characters.
True.
Well, her
but
relic
they
made it
did
to
her
where
so
you can run
good.
her on 8. You can run her Valenti on HP now because technically she's got an attack set
Yeah, but then
built
you do
in.
5 damage, and she might miss all the crits anyways because her crit chance is so low.
Yeah, which is So
Just
what
think
would
of
you
an
like to
old character.
see?
That would be her
Mono
holy
get then?
relic. Just think of that would
I was
be
saying,
Mono's holy relic. Just think of an old character passive. Alright.
Oh, no.
If
don't
that's
say
the
it
case,
like
can I get like some more crit rate on her?
So you're gonna get
No.
Zendari's passive as a relic?
that. Zenaria,
She's gonna get like
'cause
Jericho passive.
Brynhilder got Jenna.
She's gonna get like Ring Jericho passive.
No, not yet,
Every
not
time
yet.
she uses a skill, she gets her crit chance boosted.
So
Yeah,
what do you
but
think
it's
her relic
very
is gonna be then?
small. I don't know. Like they could make something very different with her.
The only reason I said like the
It
old
doesn't
one
have
is
to be anything to do with crit either.
Mhm.
Like it could just be survivability for her because, with old mono, one thing
She's
that was good
tanky.
about her, yeah, because she's a high DPS character, but the more the battle goes, she gets tankier and tankier as well. Like
She's
with
a
this
hyper
mono, I
carry.
don't see anything that's tanky about her. She's just a glass cannon, so it would be something good for her if she also could tank.
Watch them get
which is why I
Blasphemy.
kind of want why I want Benny
watch
Maru's.
them give her 150% resistance. Yeah, like,
She's just the new Valenti, but for herself. Wouldn't Power Strike ruin her though?
not true.
Oh shit! You got all the resistance in the world, but once level 1 Power Strikes and it ends you.
Wait, you see Kings in PvP with power strikes?
King,
I don't
yeah.
know. I barely see Kings.
Red
All I see
Sario
is
is gonna make a
Rimurus.
comeback, bro.
That's all I see is
Not
Rimurus and
anymore.
Outrish.
Red Sario is gonna make a comeback with the level 1 card. One shot.
I was actually looking forward to Red Sorial, but then they nerfed his relic, I guess.
No, his relic is the same. He's just not very good.
Oh, Sag. I got it just for the linking for mono because it's a good link. Relic. I'm gonna get Ludo's as next for the Roxy link. Have 2 massive CC sticks on one link.
My next story, story, I think. Red story.
Oh, we have questions. Hold on, we have questions.
we-
Alex said, question for Nog. How high do you think the rates for Grand Cross should be changed? Like,
I think it should be at least 7% because
Yeah.
every time I summon, I realize there's like a drought of like 6 to 7 shaft multis back to back, and then I got 1 SSR, and then and then it goes back to the drought again.
Yeah.
Like they don't even have to raise the feature characters, which would be nice, maybe 1%, but that's maybe unrealistic. The base SSR being 7, I think, would be less bad for
don't you think it needs a
for those
guaranteed SSR like
fucks.
Dokkan? Because Super Awakening is a
No.
thing.
Yeah, they really need to.
It needs to be like one every couple multis, but not
Nah,
one every
I'm gonna
multi.
be a net Marble defender right now. All right, they got to make their money. All right, they
No,
can't,
I
they
think-
can't just boost rates.
I think that Dokkan gives a guaranteed SSR because most of the SSRs on that banner are complete dog shit. So most of the time, when you summon for a banner on Dokkan, you get a dog shit SSR as the guaranteed anyways. That's why it's guaranteed. On Grand Cross, it's like, yeah, you might get a dog shit SSR, but it's actually useful, unlike Dokkan, which would be completely unusable.
Which is kind of why I wish they'd go back to their old style, where it's like one every 5 multis, and then you pull the guaranteed.
Yeah,
Along
but
with their
there was no guaranteed unit.
Oh
back
yeah,
then.
that's true. I guess there's no way to buff it unless they make more pity spots.
That would be nice.
More
Like
than
maybe 1 or 2 extra
Give
pity
us more-
spots.
More step
Yeah.
up banners. Let's go.
150, man.
I mean,
150.
every non-festival and non-hype character should be a step up. I don't know why. Listen, all the catastrophe characters and Ragnarok characters should be step ups. Like they do not.
Oh, you won't see me complaining, man. That's less free to play
they should
stones for
not
me to
be
spend.
600 because they're originals. So most people summoning are only summoning if they're good. They're not summoning because they like the character really.
I like the
I mean,
character.
actually, no, that's untrue because I saw one in my comments like, oh, I want to summon for Mono because she looks cool.
Dude,
but-
they did an actual good job on her. Like she's actually hype. The way she looks, the way she I think she's hype. I do think that's a hype character.
He's mega skip. God dang.
She's a mega
Bad
skip.
time. Bad release. Bad time.
She's a mega skip for you, but not for someone that mains the team.
She's a mega skip because they're releasing her 2 weeks before anniversary and 2 weeks after Slime.
But I've been mega skipping since Trader Meliodas, so I'm good to go.
You know how often they release original character banners? You will
Yeah,
never
right,
get
so-
again.
Too often.
Every 6 months.
Yeah,
No, the Ragnarok is original
Nah,
as well.
yeah, just Ragnarok, but I'm talking about like
Ragnarok
original
plus
characters.
catastrophes.
Yeah, catastrophes.
I'm just built different, I guess. I like weird things.
The people
But to be
waiting
fair,
for
it
Christmas
pays
really
off.
is
You tell
real
yourself
banners.
that and you say it with your chest, cuz you heard?
Yeah, bro. You got
I'm 6-6ing mono because she looks like a fast level unit to me.
Well, there's only one way to find out. 6-6er and let us know.
Oh, she's
I
got a
I
sticker
question for
technique
everybody
open
here.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see the videos on it.
Future question.
All right. My
It was
question
only the one
is,
time.
if
Swear.
Netmarble could buff a character, who would you want?
Ludo
Bear Cross.
Seal.
Lost Vein.
Yeah.
By the way, how long is the podcast gonna be?
It's a giveaway stuff.
Hour and a half now.
Router needs
Actually,
a buff.
Assault Meliodas or Lost by Meliodas.
I want Roxy to get buffed.
Roxy?
Yeah, because like
dude, no.
Yeah, Red Roxy is a cool character in theory, but she sucks because her stats sucks and her explosion card at level 1 sucks. Blue Roxy is kind of a mess all over, but Green Roxy had potential if she's got a stat update. Like she'd be actually good with a stat update.
Green Roxy is really good in Guild Wars.
Yeah, like I want these other units that are not
44.
fast to get buffed.
Like she's pretty fun in 4v4 content.
Maybe base Escanor. Base Escanor would be better. Would be good with a buff.
He should get a stat update with his next
will.
Ragnarok. Yeah,
He will get. He will, or else I'm gonna be very angry.
Same.
Is that gonna be your second boycott video?
The giveaway winner is Hi Cheesy or Hey Cheesy.
Hey Cheesy.
Oh snap, that's me.
So how do you spell it? Hey Cheesy.
Damn. Here, don't spell it. You'll get an impersonator.
Oh yeah.
just DM Torg. Just DM Torg.
DM Torg or me,
Directly.
because I also
Or Volume,
technically
right.
it's my account that I'm giving away.
Yeah, Volume.
Did you screenshot that for me,
Wait, who
Torg, by
won?
chance?
You can screenshot the stream. What do you mean?
Dude, your screen is in 1080p.
No. Oh,
I can't see
got a
the
question for Nagato.
Shots fired.
Right?
Shots fired.
No, I just can't screenshot it.
No, I know. I'm just
version.
joking. I'm just joking.
Nagato, what PvP rule would you like to see? Even if you can make up one.
Suck. No, okay.
No.
No.
'Cause I know a lot of people love the SR and boosting rules. and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I think the SR one's good, but they only give like basic stats, which is not enough. The honestly, I think a really good rule would be no ultimates.
That would be interesting.
That would
no
be
ultimates
interesting.
combined with something that would make the attack cards maybe do more damage than those CL teams, which is one shot.
God dang, Nagato trying to have 1 minute videos.
No,
1 minute
no
PvP
ultimates.
matches.
No, I think that doing more damage with cards is just not big.
All you need is 8 minutes, bro.
Nah, got 15 minutes. Got to put three.
This
three
man going
videos.
to the OG Pierce meta where you could just one turn somebody.
The no ult and I don't know, fucking something that would make so the old characters would actually be good because I'm just sick of using the same characters over and over again. Because like all these rules, like oh man, no, people defend rules like oh, but the rules make old characters viable sometimes. It's like most of them
They
don't.
do not do that.
Most
They do
of
not
them
do that.
don't.
People still run the same units.
Yeah,
and
they
still be
run the
toxic.
same. They run the exact same toxic team over and over again because that's the exact same toxic team that worked for that rule, and that's it. That
I think the only time I seen like a unique one was like with the shield PvP passive. That was all bugged and stuff.
Yeah,
Where
but
they had
wait,
like a shield and stop like bonds.
so
from,
you're
like,
saying
AoE
the
wiping you.
only good PvP rule was the one that was bugged and it was removed like instantly.
Yeah, like that stuff was so funny and toxic. Because bonds could not swipe unless they had like what was it, Red Lilia?
Yeah,
to break the shield instantly.
I didn't manage to get to play that one because I was asleep when it came out. Sedge.
But the last two rules that they had a few months ago were trash. The back-to-back ones that just benefited Bond. That was like the taunt one, and what was the one before that? It was gross. It was so
And then
bad.
there was another good one where it was like if you buff up, you get like 70 ignites on you for ranking
I
up.
hated
Oh,
it.
that one was funny. That one's funny. I think funny rules are good. Like funny rules that don't make like good units even better. Because that one was like, oh, Blue Elliehawk goes crazy. That's
You
funny.
had like 30 buffs on you with Elliehawk.
Yeah,
or
but
had
that's
like
funny,
S-Rosa just
you know?
nuking people.
But at the same time, it's like then only that team really works. It's so it's not good. I don't know. Rules are bad because of the way that the PvP works. Because no matter what they do, it's probably only going to be one team working anyways.
Would you like to see a ban list in PvP? Because I see a lot of people who be
Yes.
saying, yo,
Oh,
we need a ban some
oh.
characters.
Yeah.
That would be
a
dope. That would
for
be
a
dope.
competitive game mode, yeah. It's weird to me that like the game modes are technically competitive because they are ranked, but because you don't fully reset every season, then it doesn't really feel like a ranked game. Because like if you play like any ranked game, like League, you reset on the season to like a much lower rank, right? Not all the way back to like 0, but like a much lower rank. the I think from Challenger Collection Platinum or some shit. But in any case, like you resell like one rank, right? Which it's not very hard to come back from, so it doesn't feel like a ranked game. If they release another game that was like actually ranked and you could actually do that, that would be actually pretty nice.
So, Marilli, you mean like every week there's a different band, or are you talking about like every now and then there's a band list?
Every week, yeah.
I feel like it's like an every now and then thing. Like I don't know. Every time it's a
You
fest
think
or
every
something.
week? You think every week would be too much? Like if there was
I
a
think that
certain
would be
unit.
too
It would be too much. But
That would be too much.
every month or so, if they could make a pool for like a band,
Like the
list
highest
for a
usage
week,
units, right?
Bond.
or that.
Yeah,
But
Bond would get banned
I would
instantly.
say
either like a pool, like the banner anniversary pool, for like what characters should be banned, and they ban like the top 3, for like a week or some shit like that.
Because I know a lot of people, what I've been seeing with PvP is that a lot of people either struggle facing off against all these great fests, or they only have a limit to trash characters, right? Especially when you come into the game, especially when you don't come into like when you're in like a festival. So you get like all these trash. Like, how do you start off with a green Escanor with OG Arthur and blue Lilia?
The one issue that would come from that though is that a lot of free-to-play players only build one team. So if their one team gets cocked, then they can't play the game. Like that was one thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! They ban or they nerf characters and they ban characters. When Dark Magician got nerfed, I stopped playing the game because that was the only deck I had, and I was like, well, that's it. That's the one deck I have, and they nerfed it. So what the fuck am I supposed to do?
That's why I feel like they're probably gonna go into like more of a buffing older characters, but I feel like they're more prioritized with like events and newer characters than trying to touch on older characters. That's why I feel like maybe we should have like some buffs, like at least for like PvP.
They
just
need
so
to
you
buff old
have like a
units.
little bit more variety.
I think that the best way to go is buffing old characters.
I agree. It's been needing to happen. Like they should every few months they should have a list of like 5 or 6 characters that get stat buffs that are like over X amount of years old or whatever, or need the buff. Because like
Or the most Marilli said the most used characters get cut.
Get banned?
The most unused characters get buffed.
Camilla would be the first one on that list. Let's go.
No,
I
Deldry
feel
would
like
be the one.
I feel like it's kind of hard because I've been looking like the slime characters buffs, and all they do is just add like wordings, right? Or just buff like a certain number.
They
'Cause
took
I know-
defense from Rimuru, the old one. They took defense from him. Like, why?
That was a bit strange.
Yeah.
But the main buffs that really matter are the stat buffs, like the all stats.
Mm-hmm.
And then passive buffing is also big. Like the slime passives were a joke because it took like 10 turns for the passive to max out. Like that's too long. They made it at least more manageable. And also shit like that. Like, Brawler Bond got buffed on stats, and that was really nice. But blue Brawler Bond and green Brawler Bond, they still suck because their whole kit sucks.
Yeah, they can't. Like
But
I
green-
use Ragnarok Bond, but like even his cards are sucky.
No,
Like
he
I
uses
just use him for his
fourth,
passive
right?
most likely. Like he's like a Death Pierce to me.
Yeah,
You have him 6'6",
a new Death
And you
Pierce.
have Ragnarok Bond. Wait, hold on. How do you have Ragnarok Bond as a free to play?
it was a
What you
step
mean?
up banner.
He
Wait.
he is in SSR tickets. I pulled him on global on the SR tickets.
Oh, he
I
is.
think I had like 4 out of 6 Ragnarok Bond in like one rotation. So
Yeah,
that's all.
with step up banners, listen, if you're a YouTuber, this is a good time to get some coins, like.
I need to step in here for a second. My video has been going on way too long for YouTube. I just want to thank Nagato for coming out here. Like, thank you huge. Everyone that's joined us, you too, Marilli, thank you for jumping in on this
I just
podcast. We
came
do
to-
it. We come here every week, and we didn't expect to expand to this level. And
Facts.
everyone here is grounded, and we're like down level. Everyone's level headed, and we just all appreciate you guys taking the time to come out here and support this podcast because we're trying to grow the community as a whole. Because right now, Grand Cross has got 2 sides. You got the bad side and the good side, and for the most part, everyone's on the same page, and it's hard to really see that unless everyone comes together and on a podcast and talk about it.
There's so little
once again,
people that
thank you.
that's what happens. To everyone
Yeah.
else.
True.
The same
So-
side.
from the podcaster, thank you for coming out here. And remember, guys, to hit the like button. Check out Nagato's summons. Support him on his summons because this man goes out of his way to wail for you guys to actually view his content.
Nah, don't
He
say
does it
like
for
that.
you. He does
Don't
it for
say
you.
like that. I make
Not
it
for
for.
us.
I do it for money. Don't say it like that.
Now we praying for your chat, alright?
I'm just trying to be. I'm trying to be nice here, but Nagato enjoys playing the game, and by you guys supporting him, he's able to do that. Like every content creator that gets supported by the community can do this and actually, step up to go 6 units.
Everyone.
So once again, thank you guys for watching this content because it helps everyone in the community. So thank you guys.
Love doing this. So yeah, if you guys want to come back again, please feel free. That'd be amazing.
I'm gonna
really
go.
appreciate you all being here.
Guys, back to another question.
Oh.
The man needs a break. Give him a break.
Go on.
What are you gonna do about it?
Red Cross After Dark, go.
Oh,
Oh my god.
No, guys, we actually got another question in podcasting.
oh.
So cross after
Wait.
3 a.m.
How would you rework transformation units? Just make it turn 1.
It needs to be in their passive, not their ultimate.
Yeah.
It needs to be like a.
It needs to be
after,
passive
3
based, not
turns or
ultimate
something.
based. Unless the ult does damage.
Like after 2 turns, just transform, please. I don't have
It's a
to.
shame because they instead of dealing with the issue,
This was actually a long podcast. It's
instead of
soon hitting
dealing
3 hours.
with Camilla being bad, instead of saying okay,
crazy.
let's rework her, they just ignore her existence and pretend she never released.
Oh, there's a new one coming, and I'm assuming it's going to be Summertime Camilla because they delayed it off the banner for good reasons.
They should have released her with mono. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, but Mono is so broken. I don't know about that one. Though I would have been down for it.
I delay JP anniversary. Who knows? Because they need like to make it actually good. Because if it's as global, dude, no, this is super unhype.
No, we getting Camilla as a festival, right? No more. We're not getting
my God.
Mael. We're not getting
'cause-
Liz.
nah.
We're getting Camilla. All right, hypest banner ever.
Man, I would prefer
That's worse than
getting
a Festival
Camilla than
Ragnarok
Liz.
idea.
Maybe I'm a contrarian. I'll prefer getting a Camilla than Liz because I know Camilla wouldn't be as toxic.
I agree.
Yeah, I hate if it's Liz. Please don't be Liz. Come on.
It's gonna be Liz. Let's go.
No,
It's gonna be Liz, but is she gonna be red or is she gonna be light? That's really what it's gonna come down to.
Light.
Yeah, there you go. We're really confirmed.
Finally,
There you go,
my
chat.
wife.
She's gonna be
Confirmed.
light. And you know how Melly's dark type makes your whole team take less damage? She's gonna make her whole team do more damage, like 50% more damage.
No.
50? That's kind of crazy, no?
Team, let's
Nah,
go.
listen, nothing's crazy enough for Elizabeth, okay?
Oh, I see where you're going. Okay.
Trust me, he's a YouTuber.
Nothing
We're
is
gonna give everybody
impossible.
100%
You know,
DM
you
production.
know how people keep asking me what the anniversary will be? Because I know that I'm telling you right now. That's what she's gonna do.
Oh fuck.
Wait, is Dusty gonna have a stun as well?
Yeah, she's gonna have a AoE stun.
Have a
let's go.
level 1
Oh,
stun.
fuck.
Level 1
Level
AoE stun.
Don't forget about the shield that can't be crit either. You know, she's got to have one of those.
Yeah.
She disables passives.
Should have been going for too long now. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I would like to thank you all. Thank you, Nagato, for coming to.
Coming. I'm gonna go cook. I got McDonald's, but that's for. But I actually just wanted to support a small business.
What do you make? Get
Nagato
stroganoff?
so
You
big he's
making-
calling McDonald's a small business. Yeah.
You making some stroganoff over there?
I make rice, beans, and steak. That's
Proper Spanish
my-
meal.
Oh, that's the YouTuber meal. Let's go.
Proper Spanish
my-
meal.
that's my low budget everyday lunch.
Low budget.
Because
Okay.
it's
Dang,
like-
from all that summoning, Nagato. You gotta
It's
chill.
like, yeah, it's like €2 a portion.
And he has a child now, so we gotta support, man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in the videos. What happened to it?
Where's the doggo?
How dare you, doggo?
I know.
It's gonna. Oh, actually, I don't know when that video is gonna come out. It's gonna be on the video. I made a video. I was reviewing my friend's Grand Cross account, and the doggo popped in. But that video is probably gonna be when Mono, like a week after Mono, when the game is very dead before anniversary.
It's fine.
That's when that video goes live. That's when you pull the dead week videos, like Green Demon Meliodas, Lost Vein, Marilli knows.
Jeez.
Yeah, you guys in JP, you guys received the dead weeks before us, so it's really hard. This is why I'm I don't understand JP content creators. How can you bear with the dead weeks? You guys are the frontliners.
Play something else.
It wouldn't be as bad if they didn't fuck the whole schedule of the game. JP being 2 weeks ahead of global. That's the worst, because then for us, right? It's I'm gonna make global content. No, I just made the JP content, and it's the same thing, and that's really bad for global content creators as well. Because why would they watch a global video when they just watched the JP video 2 weeks before?
Yeah, it's a joke.
That's why you gotta be unique.
Maybe the global players are cooler than the JP players.
Well, people wonder why I just scream and cuss a lot.
People still have global content creators.
Hey, I'm a global content creator. Riggatony's a global content creator. Now let's go.
I know that gotta suck. You just got all these JP YouTubers making 1 million videos in 2 week span.
Either you have the versions at the same time, or you have global way behind, so that when it comes out on global, then it's actually fresh because it's so long ago since it came out.
Yeah.
Do you mean 2 months or something?
6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
6 months. Okay.
Anyone of you played Fate Grand Order?
Isn't that game a year behind?
So JP is 2 years ahead of global. Okay.
What?
Yeah, 2 years. And the devs, I respect them for that, but I hate them for something else. So they do the quality of life updates on the JP version, and they should deliver that to global, but they know. Similar 2 years to get the update. No, fuck off. They added a pity in Fate on the JP version. If you do 900, you get it guaranteed. On global, you have to wait 2 years to get the guaranteed. Dude, what the fuck?
Fucking wild.
Why would you still play that, bro?
Imagine being a YouTuber, be like, guys, save for the
That's what you do now.
Imagine how many gems you'll have by then.
I mean, that's what I'm doing on my global account. I'm just saving for 2 years now.
That's insane, bro. That's dedication, I guess.
That's the worst thing I've actually ever heard from a gacha game. 2 years for a quality of life update. Dokkan had shit similar. You'd have to global had to wait a few months for the potential system, which is still bad for the update for the potential. It's still really bad, but at least it's not 2 years.
Yeah, they're waiting 2 years, and people are saying, yeah, we're fine. No, this is not fine. I'm fine with the banners and the events, but not the quality of life updates. That's crazy.
Yo, Torg, is the podcast still live?
It is still live, yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
He was gonna say
Game about to say some racist shit right now.
Yeah.
I was about to go crazy on some. Nah.
Wait, who? We can make talk. We're fine.
Oh, yeah. I'm allowed to cuss now? Okay, let's go.
No.
All right. So Nagato, I heard some things. All right.
Yo, deadass.
I heard you're gonna be the next global person podcaster. All right. You're gonna be the Hawk Tavern. All right. I heard they're gonna hire you. All right.
Fuck. What was the kid's name?
Updates.
What was
that
his name?
dude playing PvP? They need to hire somebody. Hey, yeah.
What was his
They
name?
should hire me to go on those shitty videos they make for the announcement.
You're gonna be the new
They
camera.
can hire me. I can take it. I don't care.
Bro, I would do the job just like how they tell me, but a little more sarcastic.
A little.
Slightly.
Just a little.
Yeah. I remember the guy, I forgot his name, but he was trying to make a PvP video, and he was trying to super awaken the character. He's like, it's hard to super awaken characters, and he played with King, not super awakened.
You had one job.
Oh, Cameron.
You have one job.
Yeah, Cameron.
Do not say you can't afford something in the game that you're representing. How hard is that?
Yeah, it was so cringe.
I mean, how much is he even getting paid?
He quit.
Yeah. He's
So
doing
probably
videos.
not very much.
No. He's getting bombarded by fucking weebs and.
You know who I do miss? I miss the guy who left with the Assault Melee boycott, the guy with the mustache that he looks like Baze Escanor.
Oh, the external guy, yeah.
Yeah. That guy got deleted with the boycott. He just.
Way to go. Boycott takes something else. We're not getting our AM weapon. Got
What was
rid of
his-
Skinny Escanor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think that's why there's no Skinny Escanor because the boycott and the guy representing the UK
Definitely.
Skinny Escanor?
Anything
Dang, he
during
left
that
with
time has
the
just
skinny
been wiped.
Escanor copyright. Dang.
That guy's name. Weird name. I can't remember that fucker name.
Just call him Steve. It doesn't matter.
Steve.
It was
Yeah,
Ordinary
Steve and
then
Universe,
and
no.
then Cameron Lott. He left. Once he left, I knew the game was gonna die after that.
Mm-hmm.
The game is alive, alright.
Nah, I know. I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around.
Slime is getting like 6 million revenue. Oh,
I really
Bro,
don't
the
think
game
this
is
game's gonna
barely
die
hanging
anytime
off the
soon.
cliff.
I did get 4 million views this month.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Nice.
Damn, rich
Wait,
man.
this month as in April, or you're talking even now in May,
Last
being May
30
11th?
days. Last 30
Oh,
days.
okay.
Last 30 period.
And
That's how I talk. That's how I talk in YouTube analytics.
Real quick before we
Thank
end,
you,
I'd like
guys.
to point out everybody who's
Mhm.
watching this on YouTube, everyone's links will be in the description of mine and Volume's videos.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, mine
I
will
wish
be-
that's a thing on Twitch, but we can't add links. Like we have commands, but I can't add like description. You know. But
Marilli and Nagato's in this one. You might want to leave my name out of it. I cuss
Make sure
way
you
too
put my
much.
name
You
right
don't-
next to their names.
You don't want to be associated.
I say,
What's going on?
I say the F word like fuck.
yeah.
No,
Wait, on YouTube?
Fine.
So, since it's still live right now, so have you ever heard the term "I'll see you next Tuesday"? The phrase, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's too fun to say. I can't help it.
I'll see you next
I love
Tuesday.
the word.
Yeah.
The word. Spell it out.
Like sugar.
Don't
honey
do
ice
this at home, YouTube. Don't do it.
Hey.
Anyways,
It's Wednesday though.
thank you all. Thank you, Nagato. Thank you, Marilli. Riggatony, he left also.
Agreeing to come onto this.
Yeah.
I don't want to forget
Damn,
anyone else.
y'all been saying a lot of things. This is crazy.
Go cook. Good luck.
Pretty funny, man.
Yo, take care, Nag.
Yeah, take care.
Respawn, you're done bringing the people here.
Word, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, I can
Crazy.
finally. Nagato gone. I can finally use my female voice. Let's go.
No.
Even early.
I'm still
Do it.
alive. Wait.
Don't do it anyway.
Group
Hey
time.
guys, hi.
Hi,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
how you doing the party?
Yeah, this is a sneak preview for next week's episodes, alright?
Wait, hold on. Can you give me a hiya?
Hiya.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Turn on.
This podcast was wild, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the podcast just gets litter and litter, bro.
Yeah.
The week is more lit than the previous.
Next episode gonna be fire. So
I've got an idea. I'm gonna get most critical next week.
sure.
Are we gonna have Seated next week?
Yo, Marilli, you gotta pull up at the top of the stream next week, bro.
Yeah, man.
I don't think that works for me.
What
My
time?
schedule.
What time zone are you in?
Central.
Oh, you're central.
So it's
When our-
6
Oh,
o'clock
damn!
for
There
you right
goes, there goes my theory, bro. I dead thought, yo, Marilli, I can't front. I dead thought you were from New York, bro, because I watch your videos and I hear
Oh,
your
you
lingo.
realize I'm the greatest Spanish YouTuber right now?
You be on,
Goddamn.
well, that's only because I don't stream on YouTube. But yeah, you got that for now. But you be on your que lo que mami, you be dropping the Pop Smoke bars. I'm like, yo, this guy gotta be from New York or something. So I dead thought you was from out here.
Nah.
Okay.
We appreciate you
But
coming on.
I love it. I love it there. Love it.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. You ever come? Let me know.
Ooh.
Oh, you live in New York? Nice.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the only one from New York too. It's
Party
crazy.
a little baddie.
Exactly.
I'm not even
Look
from
at my
New
little boo
America, so-
thing. I was like, yo, he got to be from like the Bronx or Harlem or something.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? I was like, he got to be from the Bronx. He probably got a
Yeah.
Dominican